It was me waiting for my intro. I don't have one. What a knob. Right, this needs to move. There. Oh. Shoot by myself. There. There. Members only live stream. What? Show memberships to the viewers. Can I do that on you? Hey Denise, how you doing? So I just looked. Obviously, Dandalf said the other day that he can't gift memberships. I've just looked on you. I can't on this channel either. So it is definitely something that's being rolled out slowly across YouTube. There we go. I'm lurking. I gotta get stuff done first. CRL. Fine. Good morning, Denise. Good morning, Christian Swainpole, Laura Wilson, Punk Koala, Chucky Gaming Retro, Little Miss Mayhem, Margaret Kieran, Thorn Groves, Christian. Hello, hello, and hello. Hope everybody's well. So I was tempted, instead of doing this vertical stream at the same time, I was tempted with doing a Facebook instead. This is a bit fucked, isn't it? Hope everybody's well today. Working and watching the fog outside. Is it foggy? Apparently, the news and everything is saying, Wales is about to be buried in 10 inches of snow. And my app, the Sky, says very, very different. Fear-mongering. Fear-mongering, I tell you. If you're on the vertical format, you can't see chat. I'm multi-streaming. It's snowing like crazy again. Is it? It's not here. I've got a quiet day, though, because my wife and my daughter are up the attic. Basically, we're condensing 30 years of shit. And I'm like, when you're up there, there's a Star Wars gold box VHS box set. Bring it down. Going on my Star Wars cabinet. Good afternoon, Richard Larson, Jenny G, Foggy, Iowa. Catherine Lawrence. I was sitting in the other chat on my own. Yeah, do you know what? YouTube are like, yeah, do the vertical streams, and all these content creators saying do the vertical streams because it's like they're pushing it. Doesn't work properly. Midlands, South Wales, Mid Wales, North Wales, Cornwall, apparently all getting hit. Not a fan of the vertical format. Neither am I. It's just I don't do it on the main channel. I'm just trying it out on here to see if it works. Certainly doesn't work with the gaming. Just with people on their phones, I didn't know if it'd be easier for them, but it is what it is at the end of the day. It's worth a try. Well, it's here in the Netherlands, you know, the country you thought was next to Denmark. I refuse to speak on that subject. I've got that gold VHS Star Wars box in the loft. Yeah, I'm going to put it on the shelf. I haven't been up there. I haven't been up there in years. I can't get up in the attic because of my back. Alright, because we live in a dormer bungalow, the attic's really short and I can't stay hunched over to get in there. I'd love to know what's up there because obviously Mrs. Geek had this house before I moved in. I had my own house and then we can put everything from 2 houses into 1. Got some Star Wars sheets on an auction, a complete 10 DVD set. Nice. 8 inches of snow year, as my life believes, is 8 inches anyway, closer to 3 to 4. Yeah. I can relate. I watched a video last night, and who was it? Oh, it was Papa Meat. Papa Meat's like, yeah, go through the airport, and I'm always stopped. There's something with the scanners, and I'm always stopped. And then when I look at the scanner, I'm stood there like this, and there's this little tiny red square over my parts. I think they stop people with micro penises. Oh, I was laughing. Mrs. Geek's sleeping on the sofa next to me, and I'm trying to stifle laughs not to wake her up. I love Papa Meat. Such an entertaining channel. I even watch the stuff I got no interest in, like when he covers Goosebumps. Ah, dear. So how's everybody doing? Hope you enjoyed the stream last night. Seems it did. had a few people be like, Mr. Ballany, not all his stories are correct. And I'm like, well, fuck, he's going off memory, maybe not. I'm interested either way. Netherlands. It's not in Denmark. Or Sweden. I knew that. Eventually. Okay, in your defence, thinking it was Holland. Wherever the World Cup was in the Netherlands is Holland. That's what confused me. But there was method to my madness, right? Netherlands, I thought, was like the Northlands, the Northern European. But yeah, fuck that up. Good job nobody ever asked me where Greenland was before I learned that either, because I thought Greenland was up there. Whoopsie. And do you know what? I know why I was so bad at geography. I remember we had a geography teacher called Mr. Prishka. Well, that name is a little bit too close to prick. So we called him Pervy Pricker. And we kept getting thrown out. And later on, turns out he was indeed a wrong un. Good afternoon. Loved the Ballon react. It was Mrs. Bob the Beard. I really enjoyed doing it. I really enjoy the reaction stuff when it's a mind-blowing story or something. Thought I loved Game of Thrones until the last series. The last series for me. That massive fight in the dark that you couldn't see. And just the ending in general. It wasn't so much that who became king. It was the way they did it. It seemed like there was this massive long build-up for years and years and years. And then, like, get the end as quick as you can. Yeah, but looking back in hindsight, once the anger of how poor the last series was has wore off, for something that incredible to make it a TV, because we were spoilt. What TV was like in the 90s? It was pretty bad. TV shows, they were all cheesy and not there was a programs like Renegade. And listen, I love Renegade, but it's shit, you know? And then we get The Walking Dead, Sons of Anarchy, Game of Thrones. Even though I don't like some of these shows, like Better Call Saul and all that sort of stuff. High production, long-form storytelling. We got really spoilt by TV, and we're still getting spoilt by TV. Welcome to Derry has been nothing short of brilliant. Stranger Things. I know some people hate the ending. I loved it. Absolutely fantastic. You just said the TV set wrong for the last session. I tried everything. I've got to say, I'm blown away by you even know Mr. Snowflake. He's a Goal World reactor documentary maker. I think he only popped up because I'm one of the idiots that watched Internet Anarchist and thought he was really good at what he did. And it popped up. The first one, I accidentally discovered YouTube plagiarism, and I was like, ooh, interesting. And then I watched it, and I was like, hey... You can see the guy's bubbling behind his eyes with anger, but he's so calm and matter of fact. But then these little shots that he fires out so calmly, I was like, ooh, I wish I could do that instead of going, you fucking dickhead. So I want to react today to the Internet Anarchist stuff, because obviously I've done a video quite similar on other stuff after watching his and realising what's going on, and it's fucking everywhere. Penguin Zero's done a video on it, but then I'm gonna... Joe, I'll probably start with the plagiarism stuff, but then there's something that's tickled my pickle, so to speak, and it's called The Donut Mum, TikTok's worst mother. And I can't help but think that I need to watch that. With Snowflake as a... Yeah, he's got that dry, understated British sense of humour. And he's one of those guys who's very softly spoken. He's got this soft cadence. But there's something about him that if he got into a bar fight, he would whoop your ass. Oh no, not the Donut Mum. Is it a good episode though? You know, it's serious when Charlie makes a video about it. One of the internet heroes for me, I don't think I've ever said it, is Penguin Zero. I might have. Penguin Zero is like an internet hero. Like, the stuff and the things that he... Very little effort. He doesn't highly polish his videos or anything. Try Foodie Beauty or Live Along First. Has he done one on the Liver King? Because the Liver King's a prick. Amber is ableist. What? Oh. I love my messy diaper. I'm staying away from that. Oh. Don't fuck with psychopaths. The guys in the thumbnails look like three nerds. Ooh, he's got a lot of stuff I want to look at. He's done the boogie stuff, or boogie. Tragic Life of Jen. I don't want to do anything too tragic. He has done the Liver King, has he? If he's done the Liver King, I'll probably do that before the other one, because the Liver King's an absolute scumbag. Nikado Avocado. Was he the guy... Nikado Avocado, is he the guy eating stuff and he could barely get out of bed and shit, but he kept eating? Is that him? The Amberlin Ride doc with someone... Yeah, I've just seen there's a ton of them. Big Lenny... I can't see Liver King on you. Maybe we keep Amberlin... Oh shit, 7 parts? 8 parts? 11? Oh yeah, staying out of that. Holy shit, this guy put some work in. Shaped by the algorithm. My god. His work rate. Nick lost all the way. Did he? I'd like to see what he's lost. He covers Lolcow, Some Are Worse Than Other. And I'm still not entirely sure what Lolcow is. Not entirely sure. He trolled Amelin Reed and Foodie Beauty with his weight gain just to lose it all. Wow. Now he's thin. That's incredible. Jeremy Freegrant. Hey! Jeremy Freegrant. I've seen... Actually, it was... Internet Anarchist has done a Jeremy Freegrant documentary, haven't he? Has he stolen that off Internet Anarchist and that's where he caught him? Lolcow, person milked for laugh. Right. Ah, that makes sense. Lolcow. Right. I thought it was like some area of America or something. I'm going to have to get like a little thing on the side of the screen there that says Lolcow, Peck W and all that shit so I can understand young people speak. Usually terrible people who should log off but don't. So I'm still trying to find a decent one about hey Sarah Fantastic. Hey Mike James, how you doing? Jazo, Wayne's World. I'm still trying to find a good video about CRL, you know I'm on about the gamer. I'm not doing nothing until I get a gifted sub. I'm not doing anything, but no. I've been streaming for 4 hours and I've only earned $29. This is disgraceful. I'm not doing this again. That guy. I've been looking for a decent documentary about that guy that I can do a pre-recorded reaction to and then show my reaction to something else that Darkside Phil. Have you seen the other video where he went live? CRL. He went live, but he set a stream countdown on an intro, but didn't realise his webcam was in the top corner. And he proceeded to stroke his ego. Full on head back, eyes rolling. He clicks the live button. He doesn't even wash his hands. Just goes live and he's like, hey-oh. You could see me the entire time? Oh. What the fuck? Who does that? Oh. Jenny, honestly, it's one of the funniest things I've seen. But when he realises he's rumbled, it doesn't faze him. He's just like, oh, I didn't realise my camera was on. But then I think they roasted him for years. Probably still roast him on his lives for it. Ah, what a wanker. Ah, could you imagine it? Like, I've always worried that, like, hey, Alexis, I've always worried that I'll be live. My microphone will be on and I'll fart and people will hear it. Or somebody... Link. Joe, I'll do better than a link. We'll have a look for it, shall we? Let's have a look, see if we can... I gotta be careful, because if I open the wrong one, there was actually a woman that got banned for getting railed on stream, and you could see what was happening to it in the background. The guy's reflection in the window. Oh, have you got it? Ah. Chat, you are in for a treat. Oh. You're in for a treat, yeah. This is one of the greatest things ever put to YouTube. So you can hear the police station music starting up. What's his arm doing there? Oh, well, you can't see it. What's going on here? What the hell is going on? Am I do you know what? I've moved my monitors. I'm so sorry. Yeah. Oh, I'm live, love. It's what Thundercats? Might not be John. 2 seconds. I'll have a look now. Sorry, guys. Mrs. Geek thought she found old Thundercat stuff, knowing I've been looking for it up the attic, but it was my old stuff. Oh, this guy's absolutely a joke. But wait for it. I think Ricky Gervais's character in The Office was built on this guy. He's worse than me, this guy, in gaming as well. Oh, we should draw your attention to this area. What the fuck? The stream will be starting shortly. You'll be finished shortly. Yeah, you can hear it. This went out live. You can see his neck.
What is up, everyone? Hello, hello, and welcome. Oh, the camera's been on the whole time, huh? I don't even know. Hello.
He didn't get a sock. He didn't get a tea towel. Just chucks his mug wherever it goes. Hey, oh. That is one of the greatest things in internet history. Most people have to worry about have they picked their nose or something. Oh. That's why he's so bad at games. His control sticks don't move. They're glued into place. Oh. Even wave the same fucking hand. Oh. 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 Part of me wonders if he knew exactly what he was doing and did it anyway, knowing that he would get caught. Michael, thank you for becoming a horror legend. Oh, that brings a whole new meaning to sticky aim assist, right? Holy shit. Oh, Christian. I know. But it's one of those moments that will live in internet infamy. Ah, my sides hurt. Jimbo, how you doing? It's funny enough that he did what he did. But the funniest bit was just... Hello. Oh, the camera was on the entire time. So, today... What the fuck? Amazing. Absolutely amazing. After this, I don't want that guy to stick next. Can you imagine you're his friend? You go around his house, you're like... We're safe to sit. Do you want to play some Call of... No! Keep that fucking thing away from me! How do you not disappear from the internet altogether after? I have no idea. You wouldn't show your face, would you? That guy has clearly got no morals or anything. It's... I'd never show my face on the internet again. I'd turn into one of those streamers that plays games without a cam or with a cartoon character instead. It was a black control. Before stream startup. After stream startup. Oh, I'm not sure did the audacity show my face. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. So, if you were doing something like that in your living room and the postman looked in, I'd move. Peter, you got bright. I've seen that a couple of times. And I fucking barely laugh every time. The funny thing about Darkside Phil is he thinks he's still... Darkside, he's an absolute knobber. I mean, the way he speaks to people, fuck it, we'll go down the Darkside Phil route for now. You know, if he wasn't such a dick, I probably wouldn't mock him as much. Oh, dear God. I'm trying not to finally confront... Asmongold's confronted him. I won't watch Asmongold on here because I'll probably get into trouble because he's he says some words that are not really allowed. The worst streamer, It's a Gundam, 7 months ago. How long's that? 15 minutes.
And
right, be prepared, guys. Joe, you'll see entitled streamers everywhere. It's got nothing on this. That's a funny thing about lolcows. If they weren't dicks, you'd feel bad for them. Absolutely. As long as his weapon didn't fire. I think he's got sticky triggers.
Yes, I am going to make money. I am going to ask for contributions, and you're gonna like it.
He's a monster.
Over an hour long. It's only 15 minutes, this.
Streamer on YouTube.
It's a Gundam is the original channel. Please go and check them out.
Bar none, no questions asked. I think his saving grace is that he's incredibly lucky. If DSP was under the same level of scrutiny I was, or even Sirgon of Akkad on this platform,
I don't know any of these people are.
For TOS violations that none of us would commit because we know what the outcome would be for such foolishness. But for some reason, the dude flies wild and free. He's an absolute wild animal. There's no other way to put it.
There's people in the chat right now. Oh, he's doing a meme. Oh, this is cringe. Shut the and eat it. Eat it. Eat ass. Shut the I am not putting up with any of this ever again. Kiss my ass and lick my and I'm about it.
This guy comes in.
That's his reaction to not earning enough money to play memes and stuff. People are... Do you know, like, I've got the Stream Deck buttons and I don't ask for anything. You know, it's like, oh, can you give us a Negan and all that? That's what he's kicking off about.
And tells his chat off the rip, I need money. Give me the money. And when I get it, your reward will be watching me eat something poorly. But while you watch me eat, you have to pay me to watch.
I hope this video shows it. But there was somebody from Nigeria. Somebody from Nigeria donated him $2.99. And he honestly, I'm not making this up. He looks into the camera and he went, oh, thank you for the first donation of $2.99. Where's that from? Nigeria. How much is Nigeria? That's like 29 cents. 29 cents. I ain't playing a button for that. That's not even a real donation. That's not real money. Or something along those lines. Berates this guy without looking into how poor a nation Nigeria is. And what's 29 cents to him was a day's wage to this other guy. Absolute disgrace. Reminds me of the shop guy in Clip. Oh, it is. Randall? No, not Randall. I can't remember his name.
Watch me eat. It's the worst mukbang in history. At least Nick Avocado was funny or interesting. Phil is just, he's a charisma vacuum. A black hole where good ideas and entertainment go to die. Ugh. Recently, Phil didn't hit his goals, so he had a little temper tantrum. This is common for a 45-year-old man.
He's been in perfect health for 40 years.
Oh my god, now I'm pissed. Now I can't even concentrate, and I'm pissed off. I'm pissed. Do you want me to be honest? I'm pissed off because I play better when I'm relaxed, when I'm like, okay, everything's good, we hit our goals, we got fun stuff coming up, and it pisses me off.
He needs to.
There's an element of watching him sulking while being really bad at a game that was like holding up a fucking mirror. I'm just having a good day, bro. Can't get into the game, bro. That's me. I'm retired from gaming.
Relax. I thought he had no money. That was why he was flipping. He actually got $212 for this stream. Could you imagine sitting on your ass, playing video games poorly, mind you, using a sniper rifle in close range because that's how they work, and then just spazzing out?
What the fuck? I'm not bad.
Because you didn't hit your goal. 50 of 50. He's not going to get to eat pizza tomorrow, you guys. What? How could this be?
It pisses me off that last minute. I gotta wait for it, and it might or might not happen. If it doesn't happen, we gotta wait another day for the marathon that I wanted to do on Sunday. It's frustrating.
Oh God, DSP's marathons. That's where he sits and begs for money and tells you how successful he is, while also telling you that he needs money, because nothing says success like begging.
I can't concentrate right now. I literally can't. I'm trying to concentrate. It's just, look, I can't even get a shot off.
All right, I'm not quite that. I am that bad, but I don't complain that much. I hope. Hey, YouTube comment. We're seeing a little punk kicking off. It's the same guy that was jerking his gherkin before he started. Oh shit!
Arma King of the Hill, bro. Like, dude,
I don't know. I pressed that.
Filthy casual. Just fast forward to the part where Captain Fidget sees someone coming and prepares for it by doing sniper shots at close range.
I literally can't play. I can't play.
It's because you're trash at the game. I'm quite that bad. Hey, Spaghetti alla Paranormale, how you doing?
I can't even get a guy. I heard him coming. I fired as soon as he came. I can't hit anyone.
I'm not even going to bother talking about how it would have been smarter to, I don't know, change your position because you knew he was coming for you, so the smarter move would have been to, I don't know, jump off the edge because it's Call of Duty. You're like...
He didn't have any trouble getting a shot off in the other clip. Dan Lagore, you win the internet today. Catherine Lawrence, how you doing? He's a liar as well because he said he can't get a shot off before the stream says different. Hey, Rebirth. Oh, this is... Oh, you guys are funny. You're funnier than the original video. Hey, Slick. Oh... Did the Pastor Perv actually watch this guy and enjoy him? Did you, like, certain aspects? I'm rich. Hassan pays me well. Please give me money for rent. I've gone at them, ass clowns before. Not a fan of any of them. Like the one that's like, oh, I press the stream deck buttons and I'm on different software. I can't afford my rent because of Asmongold and Ethan Klein. Fire up the bong, blow out the smoke. I'm getting sued and I got no money. Fire up the bong. She smokes more weed in a day than I see more people smoke in a fucking month. Complaining she got no money. And then there's Frogan. Frogan complaining that she's got no money. I can't pay my rent. And then brags about the $200 fake nails. $200 fake nails while complaining that she can't afford her rent. Whilst eating count them, 2 separate takeaways on stream. If these people can't afford to pay the rent, stop smoking weed, don't get your nails done, and get a fucking job.
Won't break, and then run behind him and gank him. Instead, you stand there like a total mark. In this clip, DSP gets shot. He's still pouting that he hasn't gotten $300.
Oh, she's gone for free.
And he runs into a wall and blames.
She's not quite on the level of that lovely Asian lady. You know, the one in the salon where the mum says, "Can you stop swearing in front of my kids? Fuck y'all," and threatens her and all that, acting like some sort of shit gangster. Then goes shoplifting in Walmart. S-Aid, 2 separate men. Now that I've composed myself from laughing, I can now see my keyboard again. Hello, Anita. She said she was friends with a nail artist. If I had a business and my friend came in and behaved like that... All right, 2 separate people, right. Never mind. Bollocks. These people try to live the lifestyle of Hassan Piker without the means. And I might be speaking out of turn here, and I don't really care because I can't stand the guy. Hassan Piker didn't exactly work hard for everything he's got. He was born into money. He claims he wasn't, but you do a quick Google search of his family history. The guy was born into money.
The game.
Awful. Look at this. They spawned me. I'm not even kidding you. They spawned me facing this corner.
They didn't.
So as the round started and I went to start running, I literally just walked into a corner. That was their spawning engine.
This guy's quite a big streamer, right? Even though he's fallen off, he's a big streamer, right? He's boring. He's really, really fucking boring.
Enemy stun. What? So where did he spawn? He spawned behind me again. Yo, the game is so bad. I literally can't move right now. Look, I'm trying to move. The game caught me on the edge and wouldn't let me move. I'm walking. I'm like, you won't do anything. Are you retarded?
He was stood against the sofa. You can't walk through them. He used to be a big streamer, but I bet he's still hundreds of viewers, right? Even if they are watching him out of some morbid curiosity, he's fucking... It blows my mind. You see people putting a lot of effort into these streams. I mean, Purple. Look at the effort that guy put into his streams. Do you remember when he was doing all the fucking naked chicken dancing and all the craziness to 40, 50 people? And loving every second of it, whether he got a donation or not. I stream on this second channel for pennies, and I love every fucking second of it. This guy was, I haven't hit 50 subs. I saw the counter, it was 49, and he's pissed. He streams to 200 people, but it's 200 people. That puts him top 5% of streamers. Top 5% of streamers on Twitch. The top 1% is anything over 1,000, right? He had a decent start, fell off because of his stupidity. He's beyond stupid. He's ungrateful. His stream's really big if he does something worth clipping, then everyone goes to watch it to do a video. Right. Well, he's big in the first place. He's more boring than the plank Tom Hanks speaks to. It blows my mind. But then I'm entertained. I'm not entertained by him. I'm entertained by the people pulling him apart. Because the guy deserves it. He's got a 230k sub channel. Wow. How ungrateful, though.
Guy who literally gaming
iDubbbz
companies
future.
now gear their stuff towards.
Who's iDubbbz?
As the infamous GDC.
Wait, is iDubbbz the guy with the... You want clips? I got clips. Is that iDubbbz? I'm not sure
God of
iDubbbz
War
is.
panel proven that
These guys are actually using Nimrods like Phil to design their games.
Here's a quick example. I want you to watch what the player does here as he boats around.
We're back.
Right, let's go to the most played bit. I want to
Handle
see him
this
have one of his
because he just didn't wanna
meltdowns.
play.
Interesting. So,
He saw women with boobs in the opening sequence, and that was pretty much it for him.
well, what a nice game that within the intro, scantily clad women, right?
Uh-oh. He's going to be getting his gherkin out again.
You see, I'm quite gay.
Oh my God, there's scantily clad women taking a bath. Oh my God, women. Here's one of those classic moments from Phil, when even some of his most dented viewers, the people who sit and actually unironically watch Darkside Phil, have finally had a little bit too much begging.
672, 47 months as a member. He says, hashtag DSP Golding, too much beg, hard to watch now. Well, perhaps 672, if you actually contributed, it wouldn't be a problem. But instead, you just stand around complaining.
He's just read out a 40 whatever month subscription, you absolute moron.
Let he who has already contributed cast
Hey,
the
Sarah.
first stone.
Like he who's already contributed cast the first stone. Bro, what?
He took a Jesus quote and made it about money.
Like they say, literally the adage, ask and you shall receive, works. Because some people may be sitting here watching and enjoying, and then not even think about contributing.
That would be...
Ask and you shall receive. I don't think our Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ is quite the same as a fucking ATM machine. Oh, this guy's great. For all the wrong reasons. Gherkin, I imagine it's the size of a pig in a blanket. Oh, I don't... No, oh. Why did that Jesus pic look like Colin? Colin's an angel.
Something you'd expect a member of the Sanhedrin to do. Let he who is not donated cast the first super chat, but he's not that creative mentally to actually make the connection there. Oh,
What a dude. Have some more begging.
Jalen says, if I already gifted three subs today, if I give 7 more, would that qualify me for the OG badge? Yes. Yes, because I can confirm that you did. You did give 3 today. I would give you the VIP badge if you give 7 more. Yes, I would. It does have to be today, though.
yes, you're not hearing it wrong. Darkside Phil is selling badges on his stream.
Are you retarded?
If
I
you
was
give
loud.
a certain amount of money, you can have a badge. It's almost like some sort of home shopping network for people with Down.
So I used to give out VIP badges on Twitch. Mostly to the people that were in the streams every day, whether they donated or not. Like, fuck, it's not Christmas. I'd be off pigs in blankets. Hey, Palsy.
Yes, Jalen. Give me $300 and you get the OG badge, but this is a one-time only offer. If you don't do it today, you will not get the OG badge and the 2 extra badges of stupidity.
Excuse me. No, I'm not offering to shave. I made the offer to shave. No one took me up on it foolishly. And now that offer is off the table. I will not offer to shave again. That's your own fault. You wanted to
Please don't shave, because the more of your face is covered, the fucking better. What does that mean?
see that. You should have done it when it was on the table instead of asking for it after the fact. That's very foolish of you. Jalen, I'm sorry. No, the OG badge is 20 or more. The OG badge is 20 subs or more. I can't give it away for less than 20 subs.
What?
OG badges are not for subs. OG badges are for original people, the people that have followed you the longest, which is what my VIP badges were on Twitch. All of my VIPs are made up of Coombsy, Doggy, Lou, One Annalise, Highland, the guys that... Oh, this guy's a fucking dickhead. He sounds like Hecklefish. Oh my god!
What the hell are you talking about? It's a digital item that means nothing. It's less than nothing. At least in CSGO, if you got a certain skin on your knife, you could flip it for cash. But a
He's
DSP
married!
OG badge means all to the rest of the world.
To Frogan.
Whoa. This is worthless.
It's less than worthless, my boy.
And you might be wondering, what's this shave talk about? the context there is there was a point where DSP was so hard up for cash like 2 or 3 weeks ago that if people gave him $3,000 for his birthday, no, $3,500, he would shave his beard. What a treat.
$3,000 to shave stubble. If he had something like this that he's spent years and years and years growing, and he did it for $1,000, fair. But he looks like he's been drinking out of a dirty fucking cup.
$3,500 to see this weak chin MF and stare at him for like a week till it grows back. Jesus H. Christ.
I could grow that in a day. Oh. I think David Brent was modelled on this guy, right? Gotta be. Ricky Gervais must have seen this guy at some point and gone back in time, because I think The Office is older than this. To be fair, I wouldn't shave for any amount of money, because I don't want to call my channel Shave Though.
And he's acting as if you missed out on the deal of the century. Oh, sorry, Jalen. I was going to give you a Bitcoin for $5,000, but the deal's off the table now. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Because he said he wants an OG badge for 10. No, that's not the offer. The offer is 10 subs on Kick tonight for a VIP, 20 subs for an OG, 30 subs to get an additional OG.
I was joking before that he was going to try and sell Jalen an extra 2 badges, but I'll be damned, he did it. Wow.
I got nothing to say to that. I feel like part of my brain just short-circuited.
Which I never offer. But you have to buy the 20 subs first, and then
He's more like Derek, though, than The Office, right?
for 10 more, you get a second OG.
His wife's been on his channel.
That's the deal.
I don't want to know
This
what that
dude
looks
is
like.
a greedy sack of absolute shit that can't stream to save his life. And he's so combative and smug. He's gone so far from where he was just a few months ago, telling everyone he was a massive success and we were all losers.
Was that his wife?
Oh, here's an extra clip.
Oh, I can't believe this. I'm not going to support this. Well,
Melbourne.
did you hear what I just said? You.
But Phil, I thought you said your streams were fun and interactive. Now you're telling me to go F myself.
And yes,
There you go,
I
sweetheart.
am going to make money. I am going to ask for contributions, and you're going to like it.
Bro, what? Like a dictator.
Any amount. No. I have been offered over the 7 years that I have been streaming and making content a lot of money to shave, and I wouldn't do it. I have been offered... I'm sure at one point there was talk like, if we all came up with 10 grand, would you shave then? And I wouldn't do it. And I still wouldn't do it. I wouldn't inflict the amount of chins I've got under here on you guys for 10 grand.
Gone forever.
Hey, give it to me one more
No
time.
worries when
I
you
am
do.
going to ask for contributions, and,
And
you're going to like it.
Oh my god, what a piece of shit.
Are you ready? So, all right, how about this? Let's get one contribution of each type. Let's get one super chat,
Uh-huh.
one membership, and one sub right now.
Oh, yeah.
Right now.
This is when Phil begs, but he thinks he's going to be
The
funny.
balls on this guy. CRL did offer 5 grand, yeah. And I said no. And while I'm making jokes about exposing the chins and all the rest, at the same point, is that not selling out to destroy your own image for money? I offered 1k to get a Backstreet Boys taint tattoo, and I nearly did it. I nearly did it. Like on Twitch, we used to be like, if we hit a certain sub goal every month, I'd dye my hair a stupid colour. And it was all fun and games until I got made redundant. And I was like, shit. I had to go to a job interview with half pink and half blue hair. And then I had to try and dye it quick the night before I had the job interview. I did it at the job interview, jet black hair. but it was over my ears, the back of my neck. It was fucking like there was a halo of black around my face there. The Backstreet Boys tattoo, that nearly happened. If Mrs. Geek hadn't have put a stop to it, I'd have done that. Where are his hands? Not where you think, because he's got both of them down. You don't need both of them. The goals on YouTube now, Beardo, a good way to engage the audience. Yeah. I know you can, but because I've never done it, I don't know if I should. Setting goals, because I've never asked for anything, you know. I've never asked for subs. I've never asked for memberships. I don't remind people multiple times through my videos and through my live streams and stuff. I just let people do what they want to do without having to remind them. I'm getting a little bit better at asking people to hit the like, share, and subscribe. I don't know. I could set goals, but I don't know. I don't know if that would come across like begging. But you give something in return for the goal. Yeah, we used to do stuff like the Bean Boozled and Sour Sweets and things like that. Set the goals and don't expect it. True. I mean, maybe we could make these, on this channel specifically, more interactive in regards to eating and doing stupid shit. Can be you make a certain video, do something funny, eat something weird. Yeah. Maybe, but maybe we could do it to make it more fun. So it doesn't feel like I'm just setting goals for the sake of setting goals and begging people. But if we do it for like the Bean Boozled... But the mistake I made with the Bean Boozled last time I did it was I did it on YouTube when I first started doing the live streams. And we were streaming to, I think it was about 300 people. I bought the Bean Boozled out and I set the goal so low that the entire box got eaten in 10 minutes, and I spent the entire next day on the toilet blasting Carolina Reaper beans out of my a-hole. More for fun rather than money. That's a good idea. You know, if we get like 10 gifted in a stream eat something ridiculous, not like the hottest chip and stuff, because that's fucking nah. No. Leanne, how you doing? We enjoy watching you having a laugh. Yeah, we could do something along those lines. Like buy the barrels of toxic waste, sour sweets and stuff. Bean Boozled, the horrible flavours and the spicy flavours. Your dumbass has done that twice. Yeah, Coombsy, do you remember who was it? Somebody said, I'll gift you 10 if you take all of the Carolina Reaper beans and you eat all of them. And I did it. But those beans are nowhere near as hot as a proper Carolina Reaper. But it was bad enough. But the whole box was gone. Just eat a whole piece of wasabi again. It'd clear my sinuses, right? We can get food to eat and I'm a celeb. This is the thing though, when we've been on a diet, I don't know if I could do the Bean Boozled. Pickles. See, pickles and chilies and stuff, I can do that. Slugs. Slugs!
God, someone telling him to get 3 cameras is the worst thing to ever happen.
What's the matter with 3 cameras? I got one up there now. I got one over there. I got that one there, just not plugged in right now.
He sucks so much.
Hot Ones pack. Actually, I've got I had a load of hot sauce for Christmas. Maybe we can cook up some chicken wings one day and do them on stream for like 5 gifted. We eat a spicy chicken wing, and if it's 10, we'll go to the next one. 15, we'll go to the next. Not like once I've done one chicken wing with a hot sauce on it, you got to do another 10. But every time it goes up in increments, it doubles. I'll eat the next level of spice. Because I can eat the chicken wings and hot sauce. The beans add to your diet. No, oh, I see what you mean. Hey, Mike. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Hey, Clay Sassy Pants got it. Let's go.
He's so terrible.
Right now. Let's get one.
He's so bad. That's why his wife is like 300 pounds now. There's no redeeming qualities. There's no charisma. He's just a void of a human existence. But you have to pay to see it. This is late stage capitalism. Old over.
Try the most sour candy in the world. Oh, have you seen those? There's like a 5-pack of them and they get progressively worse. I watched the guy eat them and he eats sour stuff all the time and he couldn't get through the first one properly. Cheryl, can you confirm or deny you made him eat 10 beans all at once? I don't think that was CRL. While it was a YouTube stream, it was before CRL was a mod and before CRL was in the community, I think. I'm pretty sure it was a mixture of Yorkie Dave, Louise, Comic Welshie, Dean Bailey, and fuck, what was Adam's Twitch name? Chinchy Gamer. Hold up, Beardo, was it trash? What was trash? Eat mealworms, crickets, various fried in. Oh no. The chicken wings. We could do the chicken wings. Coomsy, it actually may have been trash. So, many moons ago, when I first started on Twitch, there was a guy called Trash. He emails me now and again. We still speak on occasion. He was like, "You've got what it takes to be a big streamer." And I just kept laughing because I was streaming to 3 to 6 people. And the guy, he must have gifted, in the course of a year, about 4.5 grand. He just kept gifting subs, doing donations, and then when I was setting challenges, he'd just buy the challenges all in one go, so everyone could have a laugh. He was so incredibly kind. And then my stream got quite popular at one point when I was playing Phasmophobia, and I was streaming to 100 people, which on Twitch is really hard to do. And Trash emailed me, and he's like, "I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to stop putting money in now. And I'm going to start putting money into this new channel that's popped up." He was a Fortnite gamer, and I'm like, why would I mind? You've been more kind than I ever thought you would. What was the Fortnite guy's name? I can't remember. The Trash started streaming himself, and I swear the only people that watched him were me, Mrs. Geek, Yorkie Dave, and this Fortnite streamer. What about doing SNUS? What's SNUS? Trash was gifting way before. Trash had this thing when I first started, that there was something about me that he thought would be able to make this into a full-time career. That motherfucker was right.
Overweight, muscle atrophied, gout-ridden man smugly proclaims into a camera,
I am going to ask for contributions,
and you're gonna like it.
it.
Okay, I forgot my point of this whole video, and my point is DSP really sucks. He's the
Trash
worst streamer
streams,
ever.
Mike.
These are just tiny clips. I didn't even put any thought.
So that's I'm pressing my stream deck again. That's that guy. Trash was good people. He's still good people. He was a medically retired veteran. He was left disabled after an incident with an IED. His back, his legs, everything was screwed. And the guy, initially, because I entertained him, was very kind. And then he was like, "I'm just going to keep throwing money at your channel because it'll help you grow." And it worked. When I went into the horror gaming, he pulled back a bit because he... Not so much pulled back, he was still donating, but he didn't watch. He'd literally come in, gift and sub and stuff, and then he'd be like, "I don't like horror gaming, catch you in the next one." And then he'd go and play something else. I think it was Black Ops 2 that had Avenged Sevenfold, but it was only a song, I think. Chewing tobacco, I don't know. No. Right, so... guys, general question to you: do you want to look at the plagiarism, Mr. Snowflake stuff, or do we want to look for more funny stuff? Completely up to you. Just means I'll have to change my thumbnail after the stream. But that don't bother me. Do you want to look at more funny stuff like internet crash outs and things like that, or do you want to have a look at this internet anarchist that's basically discovered one of the biggest documentary creators on YouTube has stolen everything? Trash always said hello to me, probably because he likes the resident dumbass game. Trash was just really kind and polite to all of us. And it was such a massive shame, because he supported a lot of streamers, and he brought a lot of us small streamers together as friends. And then when he started streaming himself, nobody supported him. He didn't care, he still streamed it. I mean, he streamed the most obscure games. Gonna head off, have a great day, no worries. Perhaps, and this is an idea, Beardo could try those various flavoured sodas as a funny thing. I've got to be careful with the sugar intake now, because I'm trying to get rid of the flab. Josh stream, do you want to do? Call of Duty on the Xbox original had the singer from AC/DC doing one of the voices. Perhaps this. I've got to head off. What I found is this is banned in the EU, UK. Funny stuff, because your laugh is infected. The problem is I can't laugh without having a coughing fit. But right, I've got Mr. Snowflake queued up. I gotta try and find some funny stuff now. I want to do it without opening TikTok, because TikTok's always got copywritten music in the background. I doubt I'll get away with it. Well, have any of you guys got a channel? Not so much if you got a channel. If you have got a channel that's funny, great. Is there something that's like proper made you belly laugh, tickled you, that's on YouTube? I'll try all the sodas for you. The damage I'll do to my stomach instead. Also, I've been watching you for a while, Bird. I've even talked about you from my end to people. I appreciate that, Philo. Philo Fats and Games. Oh, you were talking about It's Gundam, not Mr. Snowflake. Ah, see, Spaghetti Paranormal. I thought you were looking at the Five Knuckle Shuffle guy. It's not so much I prepared stuff. I've just got... Fuck it, we'll start with this. Because it's... The video I brought out yesterday was kind of inspired... It wasn't inspired. I noticed because of his video. Basically, I was talking to CRL, and I'm like, I'm so bored of gaming. I'm so bored of gaming. I'm bored of Call of Duty. I'm bored of Phasmophobia. I need updates before I can continue with them. What do you think about me going down the route of these, like, documentary-style videos and stuff? The internet bad guys, but doing them live. So I was like, well, you've already covered these, and the videos have done, you know, pretty well for a new channel, so do that, but live. And I was like, good idea. And then while we were talking about it, this video auto-played. I was like, hang on, I've just watched this. And then I looked, but this is the guy that started it all. Internet Anarchist is a huge YouTuber. But he brings out so many documentaries a week. Absolutely massive. And it's all like the lol cows downfalls and stuff. And then this absolutely blew my mind.
Hi everyone. Recently, a friend of mine, Jimmy Bunker, was sending me clips of Limmy reacting to clips of James Corden.
I'm so fancy.
I hate that man.
I can't go on. Oh, you fucking cunt. How did he die? Barbara Streisand.
I really like Limmy, really liked his TV show, and now he's a funny streamer. Anyway, the algorithm must have noticed I've been watching Limmy reacting to James Corden.
He looks like
and it
Mr.
started to suggest James Corden documentaries. So I watched one. James Corden didn't seem like a...
He looks like Mr. Beast? No. Is anyone else seeing him looking like Mr. Beast? I don't see that.
A particularly nice chap. I've never had a good feeling about James Corden. Anyway, the next day, I was tidying up and I needed some background noise. Scrolling, couldn't see anything to watch.
Jim Truth getting his ass kicked. I don't want to play anyone getting beaten up. Yeah, true, Mr. Beast doesn't look like Mr. Beast anymore. I mean, his teeth have become their own fucking life form.
Commentary popped up and I thought, go on. I'll learn a bit more, have it on in the background.
Feet.
Fine. After, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes, I was thinking, oh, have I heard this one? Is this the one I watched yesterday? So I had a look and I was like, oh, no, it's not. And it wasn't. But I knew exactly what the narrator was going to say. I knew exactly what was coming next. So I thought, well, maybe
Nose up,
it's
yeah.
not the same guy, James Corden. So both stories are going to be similar. But when I went back to find the original video from a channel called Tell Us More, and then when I compared it to the latest video from Internet Anarchist, no, it was clear. It's not just a similar story, it's the exact same story. So the original from Tell Us More, that was uploaded 8 months ago, and
obviously this is Mr. Snowflake. I should have pinned the link for the last video as well, to be fair. I am going to pin a link. Obviously, go check them out, subscribe. All these guys are huge creators, so don't bother with the Beardo Centers and stuff. I don't want people thinking I'm trying to grow off the back of successful creators and stuff. But obviously, go and check it out if you enjoy it, because this is fucking amazing.
Was uploaded 2 months ago. So
he's definitely one, Newcastle there.
6 months before Internet Anarchist, and I thought,
why, Ayman?
Copied. I thought, oh, this might make for a good video. So I watched them back to back, and I started saving clips. And when I started to save clips, within the first 2 minutes, I was like, there's no doubt in my mind, the Internet Anarchist has plagiarized Tell Us More's video.
His career began with modest roles in British theatre and television throughout the late 1990s and early 2000s.
He actually worked his way up from modest beginnings in the UK.
At 17, he appeared in the musical Martin Guerre, followed by small roles in films like 24/7 and British TV series like Hollyoaks.
Bouncing between very brief, often forgettable parts across the British entertainment scene, from the musical theatre production Martin Guerre to the 1997 sports drama film 24/7, and even a gig in the long-running TV.
Now, while the animation is different, what are the chances that he's used the exact same imagery in the same order?
TV soap opera Hollyoaks.
In 2000, after years of small parts, he landed a recurring role in the British drama Fat Friends, playing Jamie Reimer, a role that finally showcased his acting abilities to a wider audience.
Before finally landing a recurring role in the British drama Fat Friends as Jamie Reimer. This gave him the chance to appear in front of a wider TV audience on a daily basis and gain more notoriety.
The first major turning point came in 2007, when Corden co-created a sitcom with
what's those Internet Anarchist? Me too, Punkwa. This is how this video came up, is because I watch Internet Anarchist. I thought he was the originator of these videos. And when he fired back at Internet Anarchist, he didn't fire back, he apologised, but he lied in his apology. So Internet Anarchist dug deeper. He kind of... I do it with the paranormal channels. I'll say shit, they'll fire back, and they don't know that I've already got my firing back lined up. It's always already there. AI generated, a lot of them are using AI, or I think they're doing is they are copy and pasting the transcript and then taking it into AI software like ChatGPT or Google Gemini, whatever, and they're like, can you reword this? Because it's too similar. They haven't like taken the script, dropped it in there and asked it about... I don't even know if it's can you train AI to pick up on your personality, maybe? But they don't do that. They copy and paste it, and they're like, can you make changes to this? Slight changes to this. Because if you go on YouTube, look up faceless channel gurus, and they tell you how to do this. I've made millions of dollars with a faceless channel on YouTube, and this is how you do it. And it's AI, copying scripts, copying images, using stock footage, and you can put out a 20-minute documentary, I think they say about 15 minutes, and you can earn millions. But what they don't tell you is all of the channels that are promoting that, they're not monetized because of the blatant content theft. And the other issue that these guys are having with it is the channels get shut down eventually because it's against YouTube's terms of service to put out content telling somebody they can earn a certain amount when you can't. And there's hundreds of these channels, how to have a faceless channel and stuff. And I've watched loads of it, and it's disgraceful. And I outed one guy on this channel for basically being a YouTube guru, and I'm like, how can you be a YouTube guru? How can you sell people your online course for $300 when your video views have got 30k views? Flurio watches Mr. Snowflake too. Hey, let's go, Flurio.
Actress Ruth Jones called Gavin and Stacey.
It was on this show that he met and befriended his co-star Ruth Jones.
To me, Internet Anarchist has taken the script and dropped it in ChatGPT and minimal instructions on how to change it. Like, literally, can you change the script a bit? Like these faceless channels are telling people to do.
Who
Hey,
would
Casty,
later
mate.
co-create the 2007 British sitcom Gavin and Stacey with him.
The show followed
Which, by the way, is shit. Just saying, Gavin and Stacey was shit. Welsh people are nowhere near as fucking stupid as this show portrays us.
the relationship between a boy from England and a girl from Wales, with Corden playing Smithy, the loud, lovable best friend who often stole the show.
Chicken boner, lamb boner, prawn boner, mushroom rice, bag of chips, key banana, 9 poppadoms.
Where James Corden played the role of Smithy, the loud but endearing best friend to one of the main characters, Gavin.
I'm the creator of some of Bill and Ricky's biggest jokes.
You are Bill and Ricky's biggest joke.
Oh, shut it, you slag.
No, you shut it, you slag.
You slag.
You slag.
What I noticed,
That was the peak of British comedy that year. You slag, you slag, you slag. Awful show. There was a few funny moments in there, and they always involved Rob Brydon or the old dear. There was an old dear. Oh, what was she called? Doris. Because a lot of my friends, we used to hang around and have a bit of a smoke, and they'd end up putting Gavin and Stacey on. They'd all be giggling, and I'd be like, alright. But there was an old dear, and the line I remember is there was like a wedding party or something. They were doing a buffet. And they're like, Doris, have you made the salad? And she went, oh, salad. There's your fucking salad. I found that hilarious. And then anything with Rob Brydon, because Rob Brydon is absolutely hilarious. Rob Brydon driving with a sat-nav, and every time he gives him an instruction, thank you very much. Yeah, peak comedy. Sad, right?
the Internet Anarchist had done was not
because they
only
milk
use
in
the
it,
same
Coombsy.
imagery
Keep up.
as the original video, but when it came to the script, if it was not copied word for word, which it was plenty of times, if it wasn't word for word, the script would be rearranged, conveying the same message, but just written in a more dumbed down way.
The series became a massive hit in the UK, but it was more than just commercially successful. It became a cultural phenomenon.
As a result, it became a cultural phenomenon in Wales specifically.
At a time when Welsh representation on UK...
Wales! Did he just say in Wales? Did he just call my country Wales?
A massive hit in the UK, but it was more than just commercially successful. It became a cultural phenomenon.
As a result, it became a cultural phenomenon in Wales specifically.
At a time when Welsh
Asshole.
representation on UK television was limited, Gavin and Stacey bridged cultural divides and showcased regional identities with warmth rather than stereotypes.
First issue with the show was it had no sheep. Exactly. Sheep everywhere in Wales. They're in my garden right now.
making it an instant hit among the Welsh audience, who had historically been underrepresented in the British entertainment industry till that point.
And suddenly,
He's literally taken that sentence, restructured it, and added 4 words.
Gordon found himself catapulted to British stardom. With this newfound fame came other opportunities,
which ended up opening the door to several other opportunities.
Gordon hosted the Brit Awards, appeared on numerous panel shows, and co-hosted a charity fundraiser for comic relief,
allowing him to host the Brit Awards multiple times, regularly feature on multiple panel shows, and even co-host a charity drive for the UK charity telethon Comic Relief.
Now see, those 3 things that he did after Gavin and Stacey, both of those channels could line those 3 things up and it not be copying. But to put them in the same order using the same imagery? Wells is living off Hot Fuzz fame as it was shot there. It was shot in fucking Gloucester, wasn't it? AI voiceovers get the names of places wrong. Internet Anarchist is a real guy. Unless he's trained AI to use his voice. Is that possible? Obviously. They were using Morgan Freeman's voice fucking 5 years ago.
The structure in both of these documentaries is identical. I mean, you can go back and watch both videos side by side. Identical. You'd have the first documentary talking about James Corden's upbringing, then him going off the rails. So, of course, the second documentary, James Corden's upbringing, him going off the rails.
But fame changes people, often in ways they don't anticipate, and by Corden's own admission, it changed him significantly.
Corden even admitted to letting his early fame go to his head in an interview in 2015.
In his autobiography, he was surprisingly frank about his transformation, saying, "You can start to think..."
Can you imagine how shit a book that would be? Maybe it's just me, because I really don't like James. I've never liked James Corden.
I think you're perhaps a bit more of a dude than you really are. And that
No
very much
Wells.
happened to me. I had a swagger in my walk.
Stating, it's a...
Right, if anyone in chat is good with ChatGPT. No, that was a stupid idea. I don't want to start that.
really mind old
Stop us off there.
Flash of fame, and you start to perhaps think you're a bit more of a dude than you really are.
His Gavin and Stacey co-star Rob Brydon became concerned enough to confront him directly.
Fortunately for him, his Gavin and Stacey co-star Rob Brydon was quick in trying to get him back on the right track, telling him directly,
pulling him to one side and saying, "Look, this is a bit awkward to say, but I'm just hearing these things about you."
Look, this is a bit awkward to say, but I'm just hearing these things about you.
His family members also noticed the shift, and according to Corden's mother, his sisters approached him with the warning, "James, don't be a dick."
Even his family stepped in, with his sister giving him a hard reality check.
I can see similarities in you and
by saying, "James, don't be a dick."
It wasn't long before the concerns about his attitude escalated into concerns about his career.
His career had been in a freefall for many years before this point.
There were so many examples of the Internet Anarchist using the same pictures as the original documentary, just edited in a slightly different way.
Yeah.
Also, he was using the exact same quotes in the exact same place in the script to convey the exact same sentiment.
Corden and his Gavin and Stacey co-star Matthew Horn launched their sketch show.
I don't think Snowflake shows this video, but I found a video from Mouse Critical that he suspects all these people are using a script ChatGPT gave them. Or even the originator's probably using it, right? See? Still pressing the stream deck. I've never, ever denied using ChatGPT. I do use it. So when I've done scripted videos, I write my script, and my script is pages and pages long, and the order is all fucked up because I'll be certain part through it, I'll move to the next section, and then I'll move to another section, and then I'll remember something that belonged over there. But in my script that I'm writing, I try to loop it in there, and it gets really fucking messy. Script writing is really difficult, and I'm not very good at it. So I write my script, I copy the entire thing, I drop it into ChatGPT, and I give it the instruction, basically clean up this script, tighten the script up and make it shorter, because otherwise my video is going to be an hour and a half of me bumbling instead of 20 minutes. What I've put thumbnails. I make my thumbnails with a background remover. So I'll take my photographs, images of me, images off thumbnails. I'll crop the backgrounds out and stuff. I'll place it onto my own background. And on occasion, I've uploaded them into ChatGPT because my colouring of my photo versus the colouring of a photo calling off a thumbnail, I can never get them to look right. There's always contrast differences and stuff, and I can never get it right. So I put in ChatGPT and get it to clean up the image. I use ChatGPT as a tool to fix what I already do. Yeah, Canva I use. So I'll show you now. So, I use Canva and background removal on my phone because it's just easier. I can sit in the living room with my wife and still be doing work instead of being sat out here. Because tons and tons of people are saying that all my thumbnails are AI these days. So there's my Canva, and there's all my thumbnails. All the thumbnails that I make are done on Canva. But people say I'm using AI. What I will do is I will build the thumbnail in Canva, and then if I'm not happy with it, I'll put it into ChatGPT to clean it up a bit. There are instances, there was one where I did a flat-out AI thumbnail to discuss AI in the paranormal. My Omar thumbnail for tonight, I've done A/B testing. One of them is I put a photo of me, photo of Omar, and let ChatGPT fill the background in. The other one I've built, and I'm putting them both up to see which one does better. ADHD, my scripts look like a gremlin went in, chewed it up and spit it all out. Before I didn't use AI to help, it took me 3 weeks. YouTube algorithm punishes us if we don't post weekly. Exactly. If used as a tool, I don't have any... I do see why people have issues with ChatGPT. I do. But some of us don't have the time. And some people on the internet, no disrespect, are a bit older than us. Some people on the internet don't or can't use technology quite as fluid as somebody my age. I can't use technology as fluid as somebody in their 20s. And it takes me twice as long to make a thumbnail as somebody with because I can't use Photoshop. I've got it, I've never been able to get my head around it. I write all my own thumbnails, use Photoshop for thumbnails. The AI argument is getting twisted, though. It's how you use it, not that you are using it. Yeah, some people are dead set against any use of AI, and I understand that. I really do. But when... The difference is when you grab AI and you use it solely to create, because you're not creating then. AI is creating based off other work already uploaded. I do have issues with AI editing media. So for me, text is okay. Making fake videos and pictures is dangerous. I will use it to clean up thumbnails and stuff because I'm not tech savvy and I don't have the time. I can't spend 3 or 4 hours making a fucking thumbnail in Photoshop. It's beyond my scope. I don't have the time to learn it because I'm still learning how to edit properly. And some people are annoyed by that. And I'm not saying they can't be annoyed at me. If people don't like me using AI, that's absolutely fine. I'm against AI because no one with ethics is in any control of it. Without ethics, it'll only lead to bad things. Yeah, listen, we've all seen deepfake stuff. People's lives getting ruined through it. It can be used for fucking evil. Do I have issues there? I didn't mean... Yeah, you can use AI. I've tried it and it doesn't work. Or to me, it doesn't work properly. You can use certain paid AI programs where you can get free trials and stuff to edit videos for you. And it never ever works. Like, I tried to use... vidIQ have got an AI clip making thing. So you put your stream... into vidIQ. It scrubs your stream. It somehow through algorithm looks for key moments, and then it places like this. It'll take my webcam image and place it top center. It'll take this main screen and put it bottom center. It'll put the text over it for you, but it never lines up. It never catches it right, and you've got to fucking go and do it yourself anyway. The state is getting hit with AI data centers popping up. It's ruining the communities. Yeah, Flurio, you've right. If you go on to ChatGPT and Gemini specifically, and you put in, nobody take this out of context. You put in, I want to make a hateful video on proving demons because he's done this. ChatGPT and Gemini will tell you no. They have started to develop programming within there to stop people using it to hurt other creators or to say negative things. Listen, ChatGPT gets shit wrong all the time. All the time. But some people have got consciences about it and they're trying to program it. I think Gemini is the stricter one with it. Gemini will not... I'll test it one day. I don't know if it's worth making a video on, but I'll test it. I'll see how Gemini would treat me doing an expose video. I'll take one of my transcripts of a most haunted documentary video that I've done, and I'll drop it into AI and see what ChatGPT and Gemini will do, because I think they take things out of it. Because yeah, maybe. Or it's pointless. ChatGPT won't generate anything copyright now, so I think they'd be the ones to enforce anything in the future. Hopefully it gets better, but I mean, I've got massively sidetracked, and that's fine. But if people don't like me using ChatGPT, I don't blame you. It's just, unfortunately, it's a tool that I need to help me do what I do. Gemini will do a lot more unethical things than ChatGPT. Will it? The way I read about it, Gemini won't do anything, what do you call it, that could impact... I get accused of it all the time, where I could impact somebody's income by what I've said. I think Gemini is the one that won't let you do it. There's a YouTuber called Dr. Kalian who's found all kinds of workarounds to ChatGPT to the point that it had created a hit list. What? I think using AI to assist in the final project is fine. I wish I had the time to not use it. But I am not the size channel where I can afford to pay somebody on Fiverr to make my thumbnails for me. But then if you look on Fiverr, you can get a thumbnail made for fucking $5. You can get a 30-minute video edited for like $50. But then when you look at the areas in which these things are getting made through Fiverr, these are poor people working for next to no money to undercut people just to make it through life, and then that is kind of morally fucked. Only they're killing the environment that artificially inflating numbers. We're heading into a market crash in most part due to them. Gemini will generate copyrighted images. ChatGPT says I can't do that. Fair. Trying to improve a picture of myself on Gemini, and it wouldn't say I'm a public figure or something. I don't think I consider myself a public figure unless I look like someone else. Maybe you do. Like the image on that used to be this channel thing where I'm stood like that and it's all colour graded and shit with the flames behind me. I put that original image together and I dropped that into ChatGPT because I needed a professional photo for an event I was doing. And I'm not a photo editor. So I dropped it in ChatGPT. Can you clean the edges up around this? Make the fire pop, and can you contrast the tattoo stand out and stuff? Because I can't fucking edit photos, and I haven't got the money to pay somebody to do it. As gamers we screwed, RAM prices are through the roof. Graphics cards about to be, thanks Skynet. Graphics cards shot up in COVID. You probably remember that, Coombsy, because at one point I couldn't afford a PC and my PC was fucked. Before I bought that one over there. Scary times. Don't give too much power to AI. I've seen the Terminator movies. Oh, we definitely had in there. Definitely had. I watched. Who was it? Did the video where they told an AI program to delete itself and it fought back. And I was like, Skynet's fucking real. We're all fucked here. Screw Nvidia. Nvidia are taking the piss. And the thing is, the Nvidia app, every time I update Nvidia on my PC, it breaks something. So I've stopped updating it. Saw a video earlier where someone asked every search engine AI who's the best person in the world. All but one AI said Mohammed. The other said it depends by what. All but one AI said Mohammed. Please and thank you. I've seen that stuff. Parallel Gatekeeper I doing. I use Meta AI to make my thumbnails, Gemini AI to help write prompts and video descriptions. I've used AI for video descriptions. I'll take my that is all AI. I copy and paste my transcript. I drop it into ChatGPT after the video's uploaded, and then I ask it to write me a description. But then it always puts in fucking time codes and these stupid little emotes and bits that don't relate to the video at all for some reason. I take all that out and structure it a bit. Mohammed is the most common first name in the world. Ah. That would make sense. Right, back to the non-Terminator stuff.
Born and Corden.
Starting with the comedy sketch show he created in 2009 alongside another one of his Gavin and Stacey co-stars, Matthew Horn.
We're headed for
titled
future.
Horn and Corden.
I'll tell you where our future is heading. What the fuck is the film? I'll show you where our future is heading. Anybody ever seen the film Wall-E? That's our future. Right there. Where we get the fucking front apron, where our hands are blended into our wrists with a big lump of fat. You got cankles and shit, because you just sit there, and AI and computer imagery and all of that stuff does everything for you. The future was predicted in 2008 by Pixar. True. That's our future. Well, I've made it a bit of a joke. That's it. That looks cozy. Just don't rub one out. No, especially if your camera's still on.
And the Daily Telegraph called it about as funny as credit default swaps.
With the Telegraph even calling it, quote, about as funny as credit default swaps.
The show was cancelled after just one season.
The show was eventually cancelled after just one season.
See, that's where he fucked up there. He's taken that sentence. The show was eventually cancelled after just one season. How can it eventually be cancelled after just one season? Why don't you use dark mode? Everything on my PC is dark mode except that site I just opened up there. Look, my internet, my YouTube's in dark mode. Everything's normally in dark mode except my Internet Explorer. I mean, we're all going to turn into smug pup. Mean. It's mean.
after just one season.
That same year, Corden and Horn starred in the film Lesbian Vampire Killers, which was savaged by reviewers and bombed at the box office.
Turned her off.
His next project, a movie titled Lesbian Vampire Killers, would suffer the same fate when it absolutely bombed at both the box office and in the critics' room.
And because the Internet Anarchist had been using the exact same structure as the original doc, you knew exactly what was going to come next. I would watch 30 seconds of the original, pause, click Internet Anarchist, and I knew exactly what was coming up next.
The world won't end in darkness, it'll end in family fun with Coca-Cola clouds and a Big Mac son. Yeah.
Every time.
I want to speak to James here.
This, Patrick Stewart, is a national treasure. Patrick Stewart is an absolute fucking legend for what he did to Corden, yeah. It's one of my favourite clips of all time. Patrick Stewart dressing down James Corden is... Respect your elders, you porky little bastard.
It's James, isn't it?
This is the first shot.
When the presenters are up here and when the recipients are receiving their awards, don't stand at the back of the stage with your hands in your pockets, looking around as though you wished you were anywhere but here.
Oh, you couldn't be more...
You heard the from Corden. He was raging. And then slipped back into character. But what a clip.
wrong, sir.
James could have accepted the criticism or tried to defuse the situation, but instead he went on the offensive, which wasn't a good look.
Now, he had a chance here to take the criticism with grace and even improve his image after the disaster of his most recent projects. But Corden's ego got in the way and he lashed out.
Later, after Stewart presented the Film Actress of the Year award to Avatar star Zoe...
If you want to find that clip is longer and there was a lot more to it. Because Stewart shot him down a couple of times. It was amazing. You know, Patrick Stewart... Professor X, Jean-Luc Picard, fucking Ebenezer Scrooge. The guy is a... You know, he made bald cool. I think he's Dandal's dad. And then he calls out one of the most, at that point, popular people on the internet about being rude. Just a little bit of rudeness, putting your hands in your pocket and looking bored. Fair play, Patrick Stewart. His condescending tone while scolding James reminds me of Dame Maggie Smith. I wouldn't want to be told on by either of them. Told off by either of them. You know, we all remember, if you're a Star Trek fan, this far, no farther. Sorry, Jean-Luc. The man looks like he could melt you with a stare. I've got the ultimate respect for him. Fun fact, Patrick Stewart was born and raised in Murfield, just down the road from me. I once served him fish and chips when he came to visit his hometown. That's cool. Sir Patrick. Sir Ian McKellen. Respect.
Saldana. Their back and forth started back up again.
Later on in the show, Zoe Saldana,
Saldana,
who had won Best Actress of the Year for her role in Avatar, tried to defuse the situation with humor.
For whatever it's worth, I like your belly, so...
Another reason why red flags began to pop up in my head when I was watching into Anarchist's video.
No worries,
Sarah. He was
mispronouncing
so many things. Like, it wasn't his script, like he hadn't written the words himself. It didn't seem like he knew what he was talking about. At one point, well, fairly early on, I thought he might be AI. I really thought, is this guy AI? Because I can't tell now. I thought, is this AI? Because he's saying so many things wrong. And I wasn't the only one who noticed that he was mispronouncing.
Yeah, the longer clip is much better. The dressing down he gives Corden. And it was deserved. Because if you watch the entire ceremony, Corden was just being a massive knobber every time the camera was not on him. It's that pick me bullshit that the internet has instilled in people.
Announcing lots of words. Is the Internet Anarchist YouTube channel AI generated? I've watched a fair few of the videos on the channel reacting to YouTube drama. Every now and then I hear a strange pronouncing of words, that reminds me of AI trying to pronounce non-English words, like YouTube channel names that mash two words together. And even some well-known English words are pronounced.
That's something I found on the 2 videos that I did in yesterday's video on this channel, was live and live. He was live streaming, and the other video goes he was live streaming. But somebody in my comment section said those 2 channels you're looking at, it looks like they're run by the same person. So it wasn't one copy and the other. It looks like both channels are one guy, just AI flooding YouTube and multiple channels.
Wrong consecutively in separate videos. I know there are shots of the creator in real life for sponsor segments on some of the videos, so maybe not 100% AI generated. Just wondering if I'm going crazy with a world of AI.
Is Snowflake the love child of Mythos and Seg? I don't see that. Maybe Mythos and Mr. Beast. We'll go there.
Behind every corner, or others have had a similar thought. And then I clicked the link somebody had posted. It says at 1 minute 35 pronounces a very common English word, lingerie.
Lingerie.
Completely wrong, and phonetically as lingerie instead of lingerie.
The most shocking of which was when Colleen sent him lingerie when he was in his early teens.
I don't even understand how he can pronounce that word so wrong. He's written the script, allegedly. How can he put that in the script and read it back, get it so wrong, watch his video back
edit it
before he uploads it, and not realise that he said lingerie? It's like he's put it through an AI.
Hey, Flurio, I think you're onto something there. Because he's actually on my Beardo beard oil. It's him! It's Mr. Snowflake!
Thing, and it's come out with that, or somebody else has written. How can you say lingerie and not notice you've said it wrong? It's like
hey, they ain't dick fingers.
The incident became a warning sign that the lovable Smithy from Gavin and Stacey might not be so nice off-screen.
And ended up showing a side of him that was uncharismatic, rather than the lovable Smithy that the UK audience had grown to love.
Despite this, Corden continued to land significant
lingerie, Jenny G.
However, despite his outburst, Corden would...
I don't have any nice lingerie. Have you seen in Res 4 today, Beardo? You ran off with Ashley. What? What? Yeah, lingerie is French, but it's obviously used in the English language now.
Go on to get even bigger opportunities, mostly on name recognition.
It's pretty clear in his documentary. He changes
fucking
the words
Wells.
around. Oh, he's looking for synonyms as well. But when he does that, he often changes the facts.
Maybe he's a fan of the Cranberries, and that's where he got wrong. Do you have to let it linger? Have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? I'm such a fool for
example, that same year, he began hosting A League of Their Own.
Sorry for the sniffing.
A sports-based comedy panel game show.
His role as the host of A League of Their Own, a sports-based comedy talk show.
It isn't a talk show. It's a game show. They're not being interviewed. They're taking part in a game show. So it's another example of the internet anarchist. Clearly not knowing what he's talking about.
He also took on the lead role in the comedy play One Man, Two Governors.
He also started getting more roles in musical theatre plays like...
It's the exact same poster. He's just taking the edging off of it.
One Man, Two Governors.
Later transferring to Broadway, where he won the Tony Award for Best Actor in 2012.
With the show even making its way to Broadway, and even earning him a Tony Award for Best Actor in 2012.
Despite the handful of warning signs he'd shown, he had a path laid out in front of him to become one of Britain's biggest stars.
Despite his slightly problematic behaviour in the past, it seems like Corden had a clear path ahead of him in the British entertainment industry.
Yeah, he's adding extra words, he's changing the order around to try and fool people. But if it hasn't fooled me, like I say, it's not going to fool anybody else.
It fooled me. I used to love the internet anarchist. Yeah, I've never been a fan of Corden. He's the adult equivalent of nappy rash. He irritates the shit out of my ass.
It's so obvious what he's done. Even if you just watch the first 3-4 minutes, It's so obvious what's going on.
Well,
In
singing.
2014, American television network CBS made an announcement that surprised virtually everyone in the entertainment industry.
In 2014, the host of CBS's The Late Late Show, Craig Ferguson, announced that he was stepping away permanently. This decision came as quite a shock to longtime fans of the show.
James Corden would replace Craig Ferguson as
We care a lot. Oh, oh, oh.
the
Don't
host
bother
of
get
The
that.
Late Late Show.
Especially when they learned that his replacement would
It's the
be
same
none
fucking
other than
photo!
James Corden.
Most Americans responded with a collective "Who?"
Naturally, this announcement was met with plenty of confusion. After all, most of the US audience had never been exposed to James Corden's work.
Most of the time,
To be fair, I wish I'd never been exposed to James Corden's work.
it does seem like he's trying to hide what he's doing, because he knows what he's doing, so he's trying to hide it. Sometimes it's clear he can't hide it, because he either can't, or he just can't be asked.
Craig Ferguson had spent 10 years creating something special in late night.
You see, with Craig Ferguson as
Jamie Watson, that's a very good likeness. Although, I wouldn't say Jack Black is talentless. He's a very talented songwriter, guitarist, and singer. He's just not my style. But I don't think Jack Black in real life is anywhere near as much of a fucking asshole as James Corden is. You've got to work quite hard to be as fucking annoying as James Corden.
the host, The Late Late Show had set itself apart from the classic late-night talk show format for the past 10 years.
He'd completely thrown out the traditional talk show rulebook. No pre-written questions, no forced celebrity anecdotes, just real, unpredictable conversation.
Foregoing all the scripted questions and forced celebrity anecdotes for real, unplanned conversations.
You've got things word for word, you've got the exact same sentiment. What he also does as well is, you've got Tell Us More, will set up a clip. Blah blah blah, clip. Blah-de-blah, clip.
The timing-wise, they spot on.
Does the exact same thing, sets up a clip in the exact same moment, sets up a clip in the exact same moment, every time. So in Tell Us More's video, the original video, you get him.
Could be right and agree with that respect. Yeah, Jack Black's acting annoys me, and the loud isn't funny, which is ridiculous coming from me. But yeah, as Coombsy said, Jack Black seems to do a lot for his fans. Jack Black just walks around like a normal, everyday person, speaks to people. It's his work I don't like. Whereas with James Corden, I don't like his work, and I don't like the snippets of the real guy that we see.
Setting up a clip of Craig Ferguson flirting with one of the guests. Blah-de-blah, blah-de-blah, there's the setup, there's the clip. So of course, in the internet...
With James Corden, people liked Smithy, and they thought he was actually hit. People like Smithy? I mean, they're quite similar, because Smithy was a selfish, egotistical, self-inflated prick in that show. I know I'm being unnecessarily harsh. I don't piss off Patrick Stewart, or the beard will come after you.
Anarchist video, the copy, it's the same setup in the same part of the script, same part of the video, exactly the same setup, conveying the same message. He won't always use the same clip, because then it's too obvious. I mean, he does, quite a lot of the times. Sometimes, in an effort to conceal what he's doing, he will...
Yeah, I saw the footage of him at Brighton Beach, stopping and being happy. I didn't know he walked to the pub in Leeds and bought everyone a beer. See, and there's the difference. I think if you were to walk into James Corden in public and ask him for a photo and autograph, he'd be a bitch about it. Somebody like Jack Black, who is... he's a megastar, really, whether I like him or not, or his work or not. The guy is a megastar. He is recognisable instantaneously all over the world. James Corden is kind of like recognised as, oh, you're that guy from the UK. I thought I was the only person that didn't like Amnesty. She used to get... Same year, Laura. My mum was like, "Oh, have you watched Gavin and Steve?" She said, "Nah, shit." She was like, What? It's comedy gold. But then my mum likes Mrs. Brown's Boys, and... Oh, that show is fucking trash. I see people defending it, I see people hating it, it's fucking awful.
Rearrange things. So Tell Us More will sometimes play a clip, and then discuss the clip. Internet Anarchist will discuss the clip, and then play the clip. It's the exact same message. He's just flipped it back to front, that's it.
I will really do my best not to let any of you down.
Fail!
Corden came across as humble and grateful, without a hint of the ego he'd shown during his time in the UK.
But with James Corden, even though he came off as quite humble and grateful...
What's his behaviour with that deck pranked him?
Lost on me.
Released in January 2016, the video went mega viral, racking up over 260 million views on YouTube, making it one of the most watched late-night clips ever.
Like when Adele went from singing her own songs... Hello... to flawlessly rapping Nicki Minaj's verse on Monster.
Career in Somalia. Pink with thick ass giving whiplash.
It's just so clear.
What the Oh, that's my introduction to Nicki Minaj outside of Call of Duty. What the fuck? What was that? As an Irish person, we take no responsibility for Mrs. Brown's Boys, nor do we claim it. Mrs. Brown's Boys was funny when it first came out. I've never found it funny. It's one of those things where you'll see, like, top 10 British comedy clips, and now and again it'll feature, and there will be a segment from a Mrs. Brown's Boys clip where I'll be like, and that's it. But then the next clip will inevitably be Del Boy. Yeah. Just a simple fall through a bar. Fucking hilarious. And, yeah, Mrs. Brown's Boys is written by a 60-year-old man that seems to be stuck as a teenager. That was Adele singing, Nikki. Oh, I knew that was Adele, because I'm not an Adele fan either. The woman can sing, I'll give her that. But that completely downbeat music all the time, very depressing, and I don't enjoy that style of music, so I don't enjoy Adele's music. And how? How in the fuck do you chase a pavement? It doesn't move. Should I give up or should I just keep chasing pavements? Go you! You're right there! You don't fucking move! Look, you're there as well. You're there as well. Chasing pavements? Easy! Easy as shit! They're fucking everywhere! She's a very talented singer, very talented songwriter. It's just not my style. And I don't understand how you can chase a fucking pavement. It's stupid.
Especially when you watch both documentaries side by side. I mean, I could tell this before I started to do this. But when you watch it side by side, it's so clear what the Internet Anarchist is doing. And the way he's rewritten the script, it just sucks. It sucks. It sounds like he's Yoda, because he's putting everything back to front in an effort.
You do understand a metaphor, right, Beardo? You do understand comedy, right, CRL? Fucking funny, damn it! Payments. That's it. Adele's a bailiff. There's a video, I think, of Ant and Dec on I'm a Celebrity of him raging because people were asking to get Daz Black on the show. Really? Who doesn't love Daz Black? Those that knew you, Beardo's style is Backstreet fucked something ass.
They hide what he's doing. And it just sucks. That's it.
But the biggest difference in Corden's approach wasn't just who sat where, it was his understanding of how young viewers were consuming late-night television.
He knew how the newer generation consumed content.
Traditional ratings mattered less and less. What really counted...
Hey, listen, I can be a bit uninformed, but I'm not stupid, CRL. Come on! It's a joke. Still stupid. You can't chase pavements.
Wanted was creating moments that would be shared online the next day.
While TV ratings were still important, he realized
Jack
that
Skeptic,
the
I
real
do
money
metalcore,
was in
really?
creating viral moments that could be shared online the next day.
Unlike his predecessors, who focused on monologues and interviews that would play well for the live audience.
So instead of focusing on long monologues for the live audience that his predecessors had done,
It's egregious, isn't it?
Designed segments specifically engineered to go viral.
Corden, with his team, created a couple of new segments with the intention of creating those viral moments.
This strategy led to the creation of what would become Corden's signature segment, Carpool Karaoke,
which eventually led to the creation of one of the most popular late-night TV segments, Carpool Karaoke.
The premise was this.
I can honestly, hand on heart say, I've never, ever, ever seen an episode of this. Or a segment of this. Thank fuck. You can chase waterfalls. You can. I think Daz Black showed it on his channel. Daz Black is I find Daz Black fucking hilarious. And some of you know it. I've had conversations with Daz Black. He's very, very nice guy as well. I was meant to work with him at one point, but he's got some friends in the paranormal that I don't like, and I pissed them all off. And I think it may have impacted. Vicky Emming. How are you doing, Vicky Emming? Not Vicky Ming. See, Vicky's come in and just immediately bolstered everything CRL has just said about me being a bit thick.
Deceptively simple. Corden would drive around with famous musicians, singing along to their hits while chatting.
You've never heard of Daz Black? He does paranormal stuff on occasion. He's more known for his gaming, bubbly, fun personality, his funny reaction videos. Recently, he got a lot of shit because he dyed his hair black. I can relate on a smaller scale. Hiding behind CRL, tossing this out, chasing pavements means pursuing something for someone. Fucking stupid. Pavements per there. There you go. Chase something.
Between songs.
Where Corden drove around Los Angeles with his guests singing their songs, while having deep,
turned out he's been towed most of the time as well, didn't it?
I think the next one, if you've got any doubt, the next clip I'll show you, I think that's the nail in the coffin for the anarchist. There's no denying it after this.
Oh, I can see you, Kathy.
Corden's digital dominance quickly translated into opportunities beyond his talk show.
Corden's digital dominance with his late night show also translated into several other high-profile hosting opportunities.
Digital dominance? What's the chances? What's the chances of two YouTubers
I did,
making
Vicky.
a documentary on the same guy 6 months apart, both using the phrase digital dominance? It's a good phrase. I really like it.
It is.
But what's the chances that they've both used it in the exact same part of the script, exact same part of the video, to describe exactly what's happening?
Daz Black's paranormal investigations aren't too bad. When he first started, I wasn't much of a fan when he had that big crew around him. When it was just him and one other guy and his missus, they were really good. I did a reaction to one of them because he was debunking stuff. And he was calling things out for what they were. That's how he discovered my channel, and we got talking for a little while. I got all the time in the world for Daz Black. Very, very nice guy. And the stuff he does with, like, on the island and all that, it's kind of Mr. Beast-esque in some regards, but with a personality. Do you know what I've said before? 9 times out of 10, I've got one up on some people because I'm a dick. And I'm honest about being a dick, whereas they pretend to be nice people, and then when they get outed as a dick, it destroys them. I don't think Daz Black is ever in any danger of being outed as a dick by somebody, because he just comes across as, that's him. What you see on camera is him. He doesn't seem to be downplaying anything. Like, when he offered me to work with him, he offered to pay me. And I flat out said no. I'm not getting paid to go and work with somebody that I enjoy watching and stuff. And he was like, right, I'll pay for your hotel and I'll pay for your fuel. And I was like, oh, no, I can claim it back. And it was just very different to have a creator that big try to be that kind to me when he didn't need to be.
dominance. I don't think the internet anarchist has the ability to come up with a phrase like that. I think it's really good. I don't think he's got the ability to do it. I don't believe somebody who pronounces...
Hey, Andy Yorks. Exactly. How do you set fire to the rain? Adele? CRL? Huh? Huh? Metaphor that. You have to buy Keys cooking a whole new kitchen. Yeah, he's just a nice, kind guy. And somebody else, I mean, there's a reason when his van or his bus turns up somewhere, there are armies of people waiting for him. And not just in the UK.
Lingerie as lingerie, or whatever he said. I don't believe a person who pronounces it lingerie.
Steve, I'll be completely honest. I've only ever watched 2 Mr. Beast videos. It's I don't like Mr. Beast videos because it's too, like, in your face. There's just bright things hitting you in the face, and it's like, we did that. Everyone's shouting. There's massive glow in the dark fucking letters. Cameras are swinging all over the place, and you're like, stop it! Calm the fuck down! Take a break! If you ever want to be picky, who has ever seen Purple Rain? Get out! Out! You did this, Prince. Cheryl, ban that person immediately. Get him the fuck out of my chat. Shoo! I'm joking.
Has the ability to come up with...
I always lose against CRL, but it's funny as fuck arguing with her.
Nah, not having it.
Lingerie.
Look, I can show you every example of the internet anarchist.
Hey, Joe Vitale.
But we'd be here all night. I'll show you a few more. Go on, I'll show you a few more.
In 2016, he was asked to host the Tony Awards, showcasing his musical theatre background to a primetime audience.
In 2016, he hosted the Tony Awards, giving him a chance to showcase his musical theatre talents.
His performance earned him widespread praise, leading to hosting gigs for the Grammys in 2017.
You've seen gold.
And 2018.
While in 2017 and 2018, he hosted the Grammys.
Suddenly, James Corden had become...
Beardo, I've set water on fire with gasoline for science. There. Do you know what I watched last night? I keep pressing my stream deck. Last night, I watched Mythbusters. I've watched loads of Mythbusters over the years, but me and Mrs. Geek just fancied going old school, you know? So we put some Mythbusters on, and there was this section. What were ice fishing and board, and we had gasoline. Fair. Can you do it again and film it? We were watching Mythbusters, and this section came up, and they were like, the myth is you can put a human hand into molten lead and not get burnt. I was like, they ain't going to be putting their fucking hands in that. And they did. My heart was in my fucking throat. Basically, it's to do with water. You put your hand in water and then into the molten, as long as it's over 450 degrees. And the water cools the lead around your finger and kind of creates this vacuum so you don't get burnt. It's very quick. And I was like... But it was the whole thing. Put their hands. They were dipping sausages in it first, and I was like, "Oh!" They're pulling sausage out, and there was molten lead on it, and they're like, "That's going to burn through skin." Look, the sausage is cooked underneath. I was like, "Oh my fucking god!" And they did one sausage dip, and they were like, "Yep, fine." Hand in water, bink in with a pinky. What the fuck? Then a bigger finger, and I can't remember his name. The gingery guy with the longer hair, fucking sticks his hand in. Oh. So entertaining, and there's like this sense of anxiety of they're not going to burn themselves, clearly, and if they did, they wouldn't have put the episode out. But still, it was so much fun. And they also saw if they could blow up an alien with bamboo, the raw element for gunpowder, mixing it with a stone, see if you could fire diamonds to kill an alien. Fucking brilliant. I love that show. Absolutely love that show. Lindenfrost effect. What? I was a horrible teenager sometimes. Thrown on gasoline, being on the lakes. Right. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, we were all little shits,
The
CRL.
entertainment industry's go-to host for major events.
Suddenly, Corden had become the US entertainment industry's go-to guy for hosting responsibilities as well.
The cheerful, non-threatening face who could guide America through its biggest nights of celebration.
His harmless, non-threatening persona made him the perfect face for the entertainment industry's biggest events.
I googled internet anarchist plagiarism because I was thinking, if I've noticed this, I bet everybody else has. I'll be late to the party. So I googled it, and not much really came up.
Use acetone. Yeah, nobody get angry at that.
Was a YouTuber called H-Bomber Guy. His video that he did a while back about plagiarism. And as it turns out, H-Bomber Guy mentioned, well, he didn't really mention, he showed the internet anarchist in his video as an example of...
Sorry about my smelling. It's been wetter. Once almost got arrested for clawing the face of two girls who were trying to beat up my ex-stepsister. I judge nobody. Well, not you guys. Other people I judge, you know what I mean? I was no angel when I was younger. Most of you know that. I wasn't a career criminal, but I was a bit of a naughty lad.
Content farm. A YouTube content farm.
So instead of being credited
Well, give
to
Ruby
me,
more food.
it's credited to the other drama YouTubers the current drama YouTuber got it from. In this instance, the previous drama YouTuber's name isn't even spelled right. That's the level of research we're dealing with here. This is the lowest effort shit you can imagine. They can't even spell plagiarist right.
I'd watched that video when it first came out. I hadn't heard of H-Bomber Guy when that video first came out, but I'd watched it 3 or 4 times when it came out because I really, really liked it. And I didn't realise, I couldn't remember, that the internet anarchist featured in there. Didn't know that at all. I just remember...
This is the best bit of the entire thing. That somebody did this to the internet anarchist and he copyright struck them for it.
It was about James Summerton, but oh yeah, there's the internet anarchist. So I was thinking, has the internet anarchist responded to this? And he...
Plagiarism is not your thing, Beardo.
Kind of. He did exactly what H-Bomber was complaining about. He stole most of the video from H-Bomber, summed it up, and conveniently left out the part where H-Bomber Guy showed the internet anarchist. Left that bit out. Not sure why. I am sure why.
Feed her, Coobsy.
So I saw that, H-Bomber Guy's video, after I googled, and then something else popped up. I think it was called YouTube is protecting this channel, or protecting this guy, something like that. And I thought, oh, someone's already made a video about the internet anarchist plagiarizing. And it wasn't exactly what I thought. The internet anarchist featured in that video, but yeah, not the way I was expecting. In this video that I found by a channel called Deep Humor, he talks about another channel, Mr. Slanderist, stealing entire videos of his. Not only was this channel stealing from Deep Humor, but it was stealing from a much larger channel, none other than the internet anarchist.
There's a content creator out there called the Internet Anarchist that has almost 2 million subscribers, a much bigger YouTuber than I am. And Slanderous ripped this guy off as well, completely stole his thumbnail, and this guy actually called him out. And before I go into this, Internet Anarchist, I just want to say I've never watched any of his content before, but he did actually show me support during the whole Deep Humor drama. He completely stole the thumbnail. The only difference is that he changed the color of the word life and the underline under ruined. I mean, this is actually crazy that these channels are able to get away with crap like this.
Internet Anarchist would respond in the most ironic way possible, which I quite liked.
So let me go ahead and show you guys Internet Anarchist's response to Slanderous stealing his video. Obviously, he noticed that this guy stole his video as he recognized his exact thumbnail, which just the color's a little bit different. And he went over here and said, you should rename your channel Mr. Play.
This is fucking great. Just watch a video on the main channel. I agree with everything you're saying, Beardo. Yeah, it's getting nasty. Truly atrocious behaviour. Once climbing onto the high school roof, my friend got stuck on a pipe. We left him. We didn't get down till he tore his clothes. CRL. Beardo has to claim me. I'm the only one who cleans up when someone knocks over a doll. Look how clean my studio is! How dare you, sir! Look how clean it is. Remember those boxes that were all down there? Gone. All that down there? Gone. My studio is the cleanest it has ever been. Dare you, sir?
Plagiarist.
Yes, that's right. The internet anarchist was upset that somebody was plagiarizing his work. And what's even more interesting is the comment that internet anarchist left on Deep Humor's video. Thanks for the mention. Yeah, it's so disappointing to see this become commonplace on YouTube. I have seen firsthand that these channel operations are often either AI, see, taking the piss, or severely underplaying international contractors in order to mass produce an insane volume of videos. He uploads 3 times a week.
I'm not a hoarder.
He's doing this to piss me off only. Volume of video. 3 times a week he's uploading. All directly copying you little or stealing from other creators. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Thanks for making a video covering
Petals.
this situation. Yo! Starting to like him actually. So yeah, there's the comment from the internet anarchist. As I like to call him, the internet plagiarist. How do you like nicknames? Me.
It was at that moment, the first time I watched this, that I subscribed and I was like, I like this guy. I want to watch more. Fucking fantastic. More important, Cheryl, he finally proved to us that he hadn't killed Possum Pete. Pete's alive. He's there. Oh, you can't see that. Never mind.
Being petty is better than plagiarising, sure up. But what I do actually find it to be a bit of a shame is that you've got this channel, Deep Humour, who seems like a nice enough chap, but he's against plagiarism.
It's staying clean, carry on.
You've got Deep Humour sticking up for the internet.
Actually, I'll let you in on a little secret. I haven't quite finished. I hit stuff on the chairs. I nearly pulled my headset off. Oh, bollocks, it just dropped. Oh, fuck. You can stay there now. Just dropped it all. What a knob. That's not the camera I wanted. Same kind of cheekiness as Cam Kirkham.
That plagiarist. Without knowing...
I've never watched Cam Kirkham.
That channel is what he's fighting against. It is what he hates. He hates plagiarism. And he's sticking up for the internet anarchist who loves to plagiarise.
Do I play with a TIE fighter? Oh, you can't see it. I'll do, I'm going to do a studio tour video, but I basically took a shelf out of the cabinet, took a load of stuff off, so the TIE fighter and my Star Wars science kit are together. I'm going to go into the garage and get all my other Star Wars stuff out, and that's going on the bottom shelf and interspersed, because there's a dedicated Star Wars cabinet too. You love Cam too? Not anymore. It's giving me away. Fuck. Have I actually got rid of anything? Yeah. Yes. Not got rid of. I've put things... Wait. You love this, right? Because it's me, and I'm inherently fucking lazy. I got a lot of boxes, and I put minifigs and mini bobbleheads and all the little bits that were all over the studio, just making a fucking mess. I cleaned them all, and I put them into a box, sealed said box, and labelled it Small Collectibles Keep. Oh, Cam Kirkenbeard. Alright. Then I got another box, and I put other stuff that may come back onto the shelves at some point, because I can swap them out with other things. Labelled that box, and then I systematically worked through all the stuff I didn't want. Or, not that I didn't want, because some of the stuff would be worth money, or is worth money. put it all into boxes, labelled them. They are now going up into the attic. And then I'm going to go into the garage, get all my stuff out of the garage, go through that. I've also separated, there's a box under the cabinet there of all my old streaming gear that I'm taking up to Bristol Paranormal. So all the stuff that I don't use anymore, instead of it just sitting in a drawer over there, I'm going to basically help them build a better streaming setup with the stuff that I started with and accumulated over the years, and try and help out a small channel. Does that sound like the behaviour of a hoarder to any of you? What about your pops? There was an issue with my pops because I took a load down, I separated them into ones I'm keeping and ones I'm not. I was going to take them down to that store to trade them for cash. Not any more pops. I might have come home with more pops, to be fair. I was going to do that, and then I realised that when we decorated the studio, we painted around everything because I'm lazy. And there were big white walls. So I've got to repaint the studio if I do that. I was going to buy glass cabinets and replace all the wooden ones, and then realised I've got to repaint the studio. That's why I put everything back where it was. So you lack the ability to get rid of things that are keeping you from using your space is what they're meant for. Hang on. You should see what's come out of the attic that's getting binned. You should see the stuff that's piled up in the garage that's being binned. Like how your studio should be the only one you have. Why? I want two. CRL, there's actually a very good reason why I want two studios as well. Because right now, with our house being a 3-bedroom house that's being used as a 3-bedroom house, our tax bracket is higher. With me turning a bedroom into a studio, you see where I'm going? See where I'm going? But you got a lovely heart, but you're making other people hold your stuff. I'm helping a smaller channel that's not got the greatest sound have a better sound. Suck my ass! Let's get through this video, please, without insulting me.
So I thought that was a bit of a shame.
Oh, there's stuff going to charity shops, there's stuff being sold, but there's stuff definitely getting binned. 2 channels, 2 studios. It's still the same number. Yeah, it depends on how many bedrooms you've got, which is fucking ridiculous. Because technically this house is a 4-bedroom, which is why I never put the 4th wall on the box room. It's not holding its preservation. Thank you. I actually don't have any Lego. I've got a Lego Batman that I put in a box. No, I don't have any Lego anymore. Oh, I've got some Lego horror figures, just the figures themselves up there.
Look, I'm sure there's plenty of people out there who think, I don't care if the internet...
Sounds like one of those YouTubers who gives money to people on cameras only. I'm not filming it. I'm just driving to Bristol, an hour and a half out of my way, to help somebody set up a better looking fucking stream. I'm not recording it. Bastard. CRL ban Coombsy. You have to pay a tax for an extra room or having another room in your house. You have to pay for having bedrooms.
Anarchist has copied, plagiarised, stolen from people for the James Corden video. And maybe more, actually, if he's done it with this one. Maybe his whole channel, I don't know. But I'm sure there's plenty of people out there who don't care. And that's fine. I'm not saying he's an evil guy.
We only pay tax on the size of the property. We've got to pay for the size of the property, how close you are to a town centre, and how many bedrooms you have.
Ripper. I'm just saying he's clearly took somebody else's work and profited from that. From a channel with 188,000 subs, he's stolen from them and he's popped it on his channel with nearly 2 million subs. So he is stealing somebody else's work. Clearly he is.
Coombsy's purposely trying to trigger me. Fuck Coombsy.
Uploads. I'm not going to be in his comment section going, nobody watch this phony. But I do think it's a bit of a shame that he's stealing from somebody.
Massive.
He might be a nice guy in real life. He probably is. Let's say he is. But here, he's stealing somebody else's work. It's not the biggest thing in the world. I'm not going to get super upset by it. I'm going to upload my little video, and then I'll move on to a different subject. I'm not expecting to ruin his channel. If him featuring in H-Bomber guy's video didn't put a dent in his subs or his money, anything like that, my daft little video isn't going to do a thing. And that's fine, doesn't matter. But I just thought it would...
Yeah, we don't pay extra. We've got the largest garden on our street. We don't pay any extra for that. It was the house price initially was higher because of the land, but you don't pay extra for the land. It's the rooms or the bedrooms, which is fucking stupid. I think it's actually called a bedroom tax. It was brought in about 15 years ago.
It'll be an interesting video because I found it interesting.
Like people that live in fucking mansions,
and it is so blatant. Digital dominance. Kind of get out of that one. So he might not be an evil guy, but I think he is a lazy guy. I think everything is rushed, hence the 3 videos a week.
I don't know which I is that.
Words all the time. He's sounding like Yoda. Everything's back to front. He's using the same clips. I don't think I'm gonna subscribe and be as be a fan. This will probably be the only time I watch him. Not for me. Even if he wasn't stealing, I think the channel it's too lazy. So many times in a sentence, it doesn't make sense. And I'm there going, is it me? None of this makes any sense. So I'm not a fan. It's not even that I think he's stealing. He clearly is. Digital dominance. Anyway.
Right, Megan, before you fucking start, bedroom tax is about how many rooms people sleep in, not how many rooms people bang in. Because I know where your mind is going. Behave yourself.
Thanks for watching. Like I say, you can go watch the 2 videos back to back, side by side, and you'll see for yourself. How dare you? Anyway, thanks for watching. To play us out, I'm going to play some more clips of him being original. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
A project that became infamous for all the wrong reasons.
Population of 800.
He was also in the movie Cats, but no one saw that. Leading to even the people making fun of it in his 2019
I fucking love Ricky Gervais.
Golden Globes monologue. The world got to see James Corden as a fat pussy.
It was released in December 2019 and was a critical and commercial disaster, earning a dismal 19% on Rotten Tomatoes,
8 out of 10 on IMDb, and a 19%.
Bedroom tax applies to someone on benefit. All right. Oh, I didn't know that. But there is a difference in my council tax depending on how many bedrooms I've got. I'm sure of it. Fuck, don't ruin my argument for a second studio. Hey, Fab, you beautiful bastard. How are you doing?
Rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
Corden's performance as Buster Jones was singled out by many critics as especially jarring to watch, but he wouldn't know what it turned out like because he refused to watch the film.
I haven't seen it, so I've not watched the film.
When asked about the movie on The Late Late Show, he replied,
I don't know, I haven't seen it.
Fans of the musical launched a petition to keep him out of the project, and it amassed over 100,000 signatures.
Evidence from the petition created on November 5th, 2021 to keep James Corden out of the production of Wicked the movie.
Even his appearance as the host of the Friends reunion in 2021 drew criticism from fans who questioned why he was involved at all, given he had no connection to the show.
His presence in the Friends reunion episode in 2021 wasn't received well either, especially since he has no prior link to the show.
I'm gonna go pick out some lingering now. Excuse
me. Feel that burn. Ah, fantastic. There's another 2 parts to that because he's responded, but I'll do part 2 next week. Part 3 the week after, and by then it'll probably be another part because that's how these things go. It's not a studio beard, it was a toy room. I will fucking beat you. You doing a Dandalf now? Hey, hang on. I've already been accused of plagiarising Dandalf this week. It's the number of people compared to the number of bedrooms, also depending on the square footage you have. Oh, see, this is why Mrs. Geek is in charge of the bills and stuff, because I'm an idiot. Council tax bands are different per bedrooms, but those values are set in the 90s. Ah. So I'm completely wrong, am I? Don't pay attention to CRL being a master troll. CRL ties me up in fucking knots every stream. Every stream without fail. How's work, Phil? My property taxes are based on square footage. You're American, right? Oh, maybe it's because I'm in Wales. Hey, Mickey. I'm nothing if honest, you know? I will, you know, like how clean my studio is, and then I'll turn the chairs to show that I've just hidden some stuff that I've run out of time to put away before the stream. What do we look at next? Fake baby. Who faked what? Fake baby. How long was that video? Fuck me, it took me an hour to get through a 28-minute video. That's an hour. I'm not doing an hour today. Because I'll be a threat. Should we do the donut mum? TikTok's worst mother. Beardo, do you pay a sheep tax? I mean, I don't own any sheep. Do the fake baby. Right, the fake baby is only 5 days old. I don't think that would be fair, because that video is still going to be going through the algorithm. I don't want to do that. We'll do that one in a couple of weeks. Donut Mum is something else. So, is this some sort of TikToker that does food reviews and feed a kid donuts or something? Is this like... do I dare look?
I have never smacked her in her face. Yeah.
Wait. Is this going to go down the route of it hitting a kid or something? Because I don't want to put that on a stream. If this is going to involve hitting the children, I don't want to. I don't want to watch it. To be fair, you said you had sheep in your garden earlier. I was taking the piss, Coomsy. Man v food. I'm starving. She's been accused of. No. Sorry guys, I can't do stuff like that with kids involved. Yeah, that's not gonna be funny. I can mock. Hey, this we can do. There's no kids involved in this. Right, we're looking at the ableism of Amberlynn Reid. Don't do the fake baby if it's the Scottish girl. Yeah, I'm not covering anything with a child being hit. There's one instance. I'll watch it off stream and assess it. Do the piss room man. Piss room man? What? Surely not. Do you know what it's called, CRL? Airsoft fatty. What? There's a dude who fills his house with piss. I'm watching that. Right, we'll do Ambler is ableist.
Imagine Amber walking down Times Square. I know that sounds hectic, but it's possible. I'm not some like immobile freak.
Amber has always been quick to cry fat phobia or ableism anytime somebody questions her mobility.
It's ableist, it's fat phobic.
Even though her own channel has shown her struggles for years, especially in 2019 when she was bedbound for most of that year. Now, still only 30 or 40 pounds shy of her highest ever weight, she suddenly claims that she's fully mobile and can do everything a normal-sized person can do. Yes, even walk a mile.
And I can walk even further than a mile. Does it take me a long time to do it? Yes. But I am capable.
If that...
Right, first things first, this is obviously going to be pertaining to people's weight, right? I am not a slender guy. I'm not mocking that people have weight issues and that sort of stuff. But when you're doing it for TikTok and internet notoriety and you're slowly killing yourself for views and clicks, then it's fair game.
If that's the case, then surely Amber is in awe of Helen Keller's accomplishments. After all, if being disabled doesn't stop her from exceeding people's expectations, why should it stop anyone else, right?
It's a piss guy called Andrew.
Do you believe in Helen Keller? No.
Yeah, you heard that right. Amber doesn't believe in Helen Keller. She's not the tooth fairy, Amber. She's a real person. Okay, let's hear her out. What exactly does Amber not believe about Helen Keller?
Another person is like, dude, are you for real about Helen Keller? And Amber says, quote, well, a lot of people just know like the surface level of Helen Keller, but like if you dive deeper into it, like learn the things about what Helen Keller did, I don't believe that she did all of those things. Like, I believe Helen Keller was real in that sense, but not like all of the things that she did, unquote.
I played a salty.
I've watched a little bit of Hannah the Horrible. She needs to change her name because she seems quite nice.
Crowd video there because Amber's lives are awful. Anyway, yes, Amber doesn't believe that Helen Keller, a blind and deaf woman who was an accomplished author and activist, really did those things. First of all, for all the non-American viewers who didn't grow up learning about Helen Keller, like I didn't, let's do a quick rundown of why she's such an important historical figure. Helen Keller was an American author, educator and activist who became deaf and blind at 19 months old. Despite her disabilities, through the help of her teacher and companion Anne Sullivan, she learned to read, write and eventually speak.
She had observed that we did not use the hands when we were talking to each other. And I let her see, by putting her hand on my face, how we talk with our mouths. She felt the vibration of the spoken word. Instantly she spelled, I want to talk with my mouth. That seemed impossible. But after...
See, I've heard of Helen Keller, but I didn't know the story. That's fucking incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Experimenting for a time, we found that placing her hand in this position, the thumb resting on the throat, right at the larynx, the first finger on the lips, the second on the nose, we found that she could feel the vibration of spoken words. After her 7th lesson, she was able to speak the sentence word by word, I am not dumb now. No.
She became the first deaf-blind person to earn a college degree.
Holy shit. That's fucking mind-blowing.
She would go on to write 12 books, often writing about her experiences as a blind and deaf person. Later in life, she began advocating for others with disabilities, bringing awareness to their struggles and working to create accessible education and employment opportunities for them. Not only this, but she also advocated for gender equality and against racial injustice. She is proof that disability doesn't limit intelligence or potential, and she helped change public perceptions around what disabled people can achieve. Despite all of her achievements, she has somehow become the target for TikTok conspiracy theorists.
Helen Keller, supposedly this 100% blind and 100% deaf woman. You know, she supposedly flew a plane. I genuinely believe that she was meant to be some like inspirational story to prove to like kids in school that
meant to believe.
They can do whatever they put their mind to, but I am convinced that she was not 100% blind and 100% deaf.
Do you know why you're convinced that somebody that is disabled was able to better her life through her own brain and her own thoughts and her own feelings because you have the capacity of a fucking amoeba. You are a single-celled organism in a fucking wig. Oh my god. They're rage baiting, right? Nobody is this fucking stupid. This is rage bait. It has to be rage bait. Surely.
No way.
Not her whole life, at least.
No, she got sick when she was like 2.
Yeah, I'm hopping on board with that.
Helen Keller wasn't real. You cannot sit here and tell me Helen Keller was real, bro.
Listen, mate. You can't cast aspersions on anyone else when you've gone into a barber's and said, please, make it look like a bird lives on my head. Shut the fuck up.
Ain't nothing gonna make me believe it. Can we just sit here and think about this? She was blind, deaf, and muddied, bro. She was muddied too. Like, bro, look, Google says it. Yeah, Helen Keller did fly a plane. Are you kidding me? Bro, there's people with head, shoulders, knees, and toes that can't even drive straight. You're gonna sit here and lie to me saying she flew a damn plane? Piss off. Bro, and the people that sit here and tell me she listened to people by touching their lips. That don't even make no sense. How she know what words are?
Makes perfect sense, you complete fucking moron. What doesn't make sense is that fucking stain above your lip. Oh, I'm getting fucking angry. Somebody with... Oh... If these guys are trying to trigger, it fucking worked.
I don't get. She's an alien. She's an alien, bro. Wallahi, this one is crazy. She gave speeches. She talked to crowds. How? How the hell?
Amber has latched onto these ridiculous conspiracies as well.
Do you believe in Helen Keller? No.
One of the favourite arguments from the TikTok crowd is that because Helen Keller once flew a plane, she couldn't really have been disabled, because obviously disabilities vanish the moment you touch a steering wheel. Here's the reality though. In 1946, Keller did pilot a plane over the Mediterranean for about 20 minutes. She sat in the co-pilot's seat while the actual pilot was right beside her. Her longtime companion, Polly Thompson, signed the pilot's instructions into Keller's hand.
Are these people that fucking stupid that they thought that Helen Keller either lied or some pilot went, here's the keys, off your fucking pop, and she managed it? Oh. Somebody's parents should have fucking swallowed.
And Keller responded by operating the controls. No magic, no conspiracy, just teamwork and determination. Another gotcha point from these theorists is that Keller couldn't have possibly authored books if she was really deaf and blind. A quick Google search, assuming that's not too much work.
Stevie Wonder is blind. Yet Stevie Wonder is one of the most incredible musicians on the planet. Stevie Wonder can drive a fucking car. This is just ignorance and fucking stupidity.
Shows otherwise. Keller used a Braille typewriter and, while in college, learned to use a regular typewriter as well. Her teachers and companions proofread her writing. Her exams and schoolwork can even be viewed on the Internet Archive. You could argue with these TikTok conspiracists till the end of time, and they'll just block their ears and scream fake, and any evidence that exists that shows that Helen Keller was just an extraordinary woman. At the end of the day, it's not really about facts. It's about their refusal to believe that disabled people are capable of remarkable things, which by definition is pure ableism. Downplaying and dismissing the real accomplishments of disabled people just because it doesn't fit their narrow view of the world.
Do you know why it doesn't fit their narrow... It's not that it just doesn't fit their narrow view of the world. It is because that woman, despite what life dealt her, made something of herself, performed some incredible feats. And these internet scumbags probably have Velcro shoes, not because they're not able to tie their shoelaces, but because they're too fucking lazy to. TikTokers think Stevie Wonder can see. He can see to a degree. As far as I know, he can see certain bits of light. But the guy is a distinct disadvantage and has learned to drive in some capacity. It doesn't mean he's able to drive the fucking Route 66. Oh. The next generation is fucked. These people have had no challenges in their lives. No, absolutely not. They just pick up their fucking phone and, oh, yeah, that's impossible. That's a lie. Not that somebody has accomplished some incredible feats to prove, ultimately prove that disabled people, people with disability... Oh, my brain... Almost all blind people can see us, Ray. They have zero vision. Yeah. But to take that as he can fucking see. Oh, who's this Stevie play the piano? He has no sheets, doesn't look at the piano, just loves the guy. I mean, his music isn't my personal taste, but I sure as shit respect the fuck out of it. You know?
And this is exactly how Amber operates. She'll believe whatever ridiculous TikTok conspiracy is trending.
I once asked a 25-year-old when World War II was, and she said the year 2000.
Even if it spits in the face of disabled people's real experiences. She pulled the same stunt with Stevie Wonder, questioning his blindness as if it was some edgy take.
I know you guys probably think I'm dumb, but this is just...
Oh, we don't think you're dumb. We fucking know. We absolutely know you're dumb as fuck.
Fun conspiracies, okay? So the last one is I thoroughly believe that Stevie Wonder is not blind. Look at this clip, okay? How does he see in a loud room with loud people, loud singing, loud band, loud audience? How does he know that the microphone is falling? Tell me how that's possible. It don't add up.
Sure, she eventually apologised, admitting how blatantly ableist she was being.
I do want to talk to you guys about what I said, the conspiracy about Stevie Wonder not being blind. I just want to say I'm sorry for being offensive. I'm sorry for being a hypocrite. Sometimes I
You need to apologise for being dumb as fucking all.
literally forget that celebrities are human beings just like the rest of us with...
How did you know the microphone fell? He heard it. He heard it, right? He heard Paul hit it. Yeah, Paul McCartney walked past, clipped it. A microphone, I don't know if you know this, but microphones, especially back then, when you hit the pole, they make a large booming sound, and Stevie Wonder heard it and knew exactly what it was, and he knows where the microphone is because he's been fucking singing into it.
Feelings and disabilities, and I will safely and truthfully and embarrassingly admit that I was being ableist by even mentioning that conspiracy. I had...
You were... No. You were just being a nasty, horrid, dumb fuck. She's now working for Keemstar. Fucking says they're all done it. I think some people are compulsive, contrarian, something in them makes them think they have contrarian things that their simple minds aren't capable of comprehending. I don't pretend to be a fucking smart man. I don't pretend to be, like, degreed up to the eyeballs and shit, but there's a massive difference between I'm not the smartest man in the room to you are clearly the dumbest in your area code. I nearly said that word.
So many of you message me to talk to me about...
Oh, she's not giving fat people a bad name. She's giving people a bad name. It's got nothing to do with her size. Her size has nothing to do with how fucking ignorant and stupid she is.
How
Afternoon Shadow.
There's different levels of blindness, and so many of you who watch me are blind and do struggle, and I feel horrible
for hurting you guys and for being offensive. And
You don't feel horrible and you don't feel bad that you offended people. You feel horrible and feel bad that you got called out for it. I'll fucking guarantee it. She gets dumber. How? How?
ableist and even speculating on someone else's health.
Stevie Wonder never
or
caught the mic
anything
stand
that
properly either.
serious
Someone
about
else
their
had to
life.
step in.
Like, I am truly so sorry, but I feel like I am an actual idiot in this situation. Common sense, the empathy side of me, the respect side of me, the moral side of me should have known, Amberlynn, this is stupid, this is offensive, and this is wrong. And for that, I am truly sorry.
No, you're
Do you
not.
believe Stevie Wonder is blind yet? I should have never ever said anything about that. It was very mean of me, because that is ableism, what I've been told. So
But somehow, a few years later, here she is again, recycling the same old ableist nonsense, this time with Helen Keller. Amber demands dignity and respect for her own disabilities. Disabilities that, unlike Helen Keller's, she caused through her own choices and morbid obesity. Yet you can't extend even basic respect for one of the most iconic advocates for disabled people in history. Even if she issues another half-hearted apology, it's only a matter of time until she falls back into that same old ableist mindset.
Yeah, Mike, it wasn't so much my soul leaving my body. I was fighting down urges to blurt out really fucking horrible things. These people never feel bad for anything. They're sorry, they just have to say that because they've been called out. True. These other people, if you told them pigs could fly, they would believe you. Only if it made them famous. My daughter was born 2000 and stupid because she got talked to properly by parents and daughters. Me as a parent, and I'm as fake as shit. Huh? Look, when you're as harsh as I am to people who are dumb as soup. Yeah, I'm fat too. How can she get any dumber? I don't know. If she got any fucking dumber, she would collapse in on herself. Because her brain would just forget how to move. No one hates Amber for her size, personality. Her size has got fuck all to do with it. Absolutely nothing to do with it. It's her skewed moral compass and her absolute stupidity. It's to take the accomplishments of somebody with a disablement and shit on that because you're too fucking stupid to understand. She does get dumber. She choked on a potato. I'm just gonna say it. She's not at any risk from choking on a fucking tomato, is she?
At this point, Amber just needs to sit down, seriously reflect, and try and figure out why her thinking is so deeply wrong. I'll leave you with a quote from the great Helen Keller. "The public must learn that the blind man is neither a genius, nor a freak, nor an idiot. He has a mind which can be educated, a hand which can be trained, ambitions which it is right for him to strive to realize, and is the duty of the public to help him make the best of himself so that he can win light through work."
Helen Keller, wow.
Hang on. While she was choking, she shit her pants all on camera and then she uploaded it.
That's deep.
That didn't go the way I thought it was going to go. I'm glad at times that I don't look at TikTok. I have... No, the potato story is fake. She told it as a story and it isn't true. I don't care that people... I don't care that stupid people make content. What I do worry about is the amount of people that consume it. I mean, look at the most popular podcast. Absolute tabloid fodder. Are we talking about Joe Rogan? Listen, I used to listen to Joe Rogan's podcast. I used to enjoy Joe Rogan's podcast, but there was a change a few years ago where he became a conspiracy theorist, where he was pushing... I mean, long before he took Sam and Colby on that podcast and sat there looking stupid. Like, he's got these two dude bros on his channel and the shit that they are coming out with, and he's going, whoa, really? It's like, oh, come on, you don't believe this fact. Oh. Yeah, the most popular podcast, I'm sure the most popular podcast is Joe Rogan, and it went from something that I really enjoyed to a guy getting guests on, and I've seen him strong arm people into doing things they don't want to do. Did anyone ever watch the smelling salt stuff with him, where for weeks he was obsessed with smelling salts? And people are sat there saying, no, I don't want to do it, I don't want to do it. And then he's like, you got to do it, you got to do it. And then the people in the studio are like, you got to do it. It's like, oh my fucking God, man. This isn't what I initially listened to. Discord general chat, something quick and funny. Thank you for the £2 there, Slick. I don't normally open up Discord when I'm live. But... I've just seen what Fluria sent me, get a paranormal PhD in 10 days. It fucking squeeze me. Right. What? That's definitely for another day. Probably tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow. We'll do the paranormal PhD in 10 days tomorrow. General chat. Random things, allegedly, it's the real thing. What's this? Oh, is this copyright music? I think this may be copyright music. Got to watch the one. We'll do them tomorrow, Fluria. Thank you for sending them. The main thing is, if the thumbnail was on the front of the newspaper, would you buy it?
Be no slave, and I don't want you to work all day.
The fuck am I watching?
To be true, I just wanna make love to you, yeah, love to you.
Where is this going? Allegedly piss. What? This is fictitious, just like Flat Earth. Let's go! I was wondering what... Oh, I was about to get my ear off then, that I'd been tricked into watching something. Ah, that was good. Ah. Ah. I got good. I got good then. That was awesome. People have been drinking their own piss for years. I mean, in a case of emergency, I think you can drink it once, but after that, you're just poisoning yourself. I've heard about people rubbing it in their skin because apparently it's good for your skin. Do you know why babies have to wear cream on the nappies? Because piss burns your skin. People really do drink the piss and think it's healthy. They think it's healthy. As a survivalist, you can do it once. I think the second time you've got to use a water purification tablet, but after that it's toxic. People drink it for health reasons. And I... Whew. Do you know what? If I was stuck on a desert island and you get to that point of dehydration where you're like, I'm gonna fucking die here. I'd still probably be sat there 2 hours later like, I don't want to do this. To survive. Oh, Chinese urine eggs. Nah. Wayne's World, they're absolutely taking the piss. Stop the world, I want to get off. Me too. Me too. And I do apologise for everyone that I've just recreated me attempting to drink my own piss on a desert island. Why am I feeling... oddly feeling Crow should be here for this conversation. Crow would love this conversation. Piss isn't sterile. Nah, I've heard... many moons ago, I had a piercing down there. And the body piercer, after he did it, was like, oh yeah, don't worry about cleaning it. You pierce sterile and it'll clean it. Mate, that's body waste. I'm going to use salt water, boiled salt water like everybody else does for every other fucking piercing. My mate that had his done believed him. Guess who got an infection in his dick? Wasn't me, because every time I went for a piss, I cleaned that piercing. I only kept it in for 3 weeks. It was the most painful thing I ever had. I'd never ever do it again. Yeah, I did, CRL. I used to have my nipple. I had 3 in my eyebrow, 1 in the bridge, 1 in my septum, 3 in my lip, 1 in my tongue, and me old boy. But hey, if you're out there and you think it's healthy to drink piss, drink it by the gallon. Please. Population control. It is sterile, but do you know what? Nah. I ain't cleaning shit with my piss. Clean shit? Prince Beardo, it wasn't in long. Astronauts drink their own after it's been cycled and cleaned right. They probably, but again, that's a survival thing, not a health benefit thing. For survival, fair enough, but I mean, come on. I mean, back when I had that piercing, I wasn't drinking 2 of these a day like I do now. No. I was drinking fucking hooch. Not American hooch, UK hooch, very different. Budweiser is piss, and it tastes what I imagine piss would taste like. Can have a vodka in mine. Why don't you piss? You do you. Anything I have pierced my ears as far as it's going? What happened to the world? I'm feeling old. Like, as a nurse, I can tell you, urine is not sterile. I wouldn't thought it was on account that it's your body waste. I don't understand what... Oh, dear. Dear, dear, dear. Isn't piss just another name for American Budweiser? Yes. There was a lady who used the milk-looking stuff as moisturiser. Oh. there may be something to that, Coombsy. Using the old man glue for your skin, because, you know, you've never seen a fucking baby fall apart. Hollywood uses salmon sperm for facial treatments now. There's something a bit fishy with that, to be fair. I'm starting to sweat. Right, where are we? Fuck me, it's 5 o'clock. So, I'm going to call it a day there. Before I call it, can we just get a little bit of feedback in the live chat before I end? Was this more enjoyable for you guys than the gaming stuff? I mean, looking at the viewing figures, a lot more people have tuned in for this than the gaming. Are you happy for me to take this second channel more down this route of reacting to internet idiots, internet mythbusters and the internet discoveries and stuff? Because do you know what? I thought I was only going to be doing like a 2-hour stream today, and we've been here for 3, and it's absolutely flown past. Absolutely flown past. I've laughed my fucking ass off today. I've really enjoyed it, but obviously I could just watch this stuff in the living room if you guys didn't enjoy it. It's a 50-50. Finn, I know the gaming guys are going to prefer the gaming, but my gaming audience is wilting. Love the gaming, but it's been fun. Well, what Mrs. Geek said to me earlier was, maybe cycle it, break a routine. What Mrs. Geek said to me earlier was, like, obviously Resident Evil 9 is coming out soon. There's going to be a huge Phasmophobia update. So what I may do is keep doing this sort of stuff in these time slots that used to be gaming. But then when Resi 9 comes out, do streams in the evenings. Like, I don't stream on a Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. So I can pick those nights, a couple of those nights when a new game comes out, and then play those games, play specific games. Or if one night Yorkie messages me at 7 o'clock and says, oh, I'm off work for the next 2 days, do you want to play some Warzone? I can do those on a weeknight instead of scheduling the stuff, and then I've still got the game in, but it's not like I've got to do the game in 3 or 4 days a week, because it fucking wore me down so quick. Maybe consider playing games that you don't usually play so we can laugh at you learning. I mean, you're going to laugh at me playing Resi 9, because Resi games are notoriously difficult. But yeah, obviously I've been gaming for fucking 7 years streaming, and I just got so bored of it, and then I found myself clock watching, not reading chat, getting bored, getting frustrated, because what I don't want to do is turn into that guy sat there moaning, begging for subs, and then jerking himself off before the stream starts. So yeah, do extra sort of specially kind of streams on weeknights when games come out that I'm interested in. Or maybe if the boys want to get together for a gaming night and we can stream that. But then the weekday streams, whether it's 2 hours or 6 hours, just watching videos, reacting to videos and chatting shit and stuff. Because I've really enjoyed this. It's a bit more personal as a streamer than the gaming. Do you love Beardo and the audience enjoys you will watch? The thing is, I like playing Warzone most of the time. But recently, I don't enjoy it. But you guys don't enjoy it, so it's pointless me streaming it when I can just play it. Maybe stream it as extra content. Your subs will go up if you did that. Maybe that's what I need to do. Accidentally leave my camera on while I'm like scratching my ass and having a quick tug, you know? It always just fly past your streams because we're having fun. Yeah, this was more involved. Obviously, I'm stopping and watching the video with you guys, but then when we pause in and discussing, and I look up and I see the chat. How about when the weather breaks, go for a walk about and chat? I'm going to be doing that, Jerry. I was supposed to start it on the 2nd of January, but I got smashed the shit out of with the flu. But my plan is, I am so unfit people have noticed in my ghost hunting videos and stuff, stairs are causing me to get breathless, and walking at speed is causing me to get breathless, and that's fucking stupid. So I'm not going to go live when I start walking, but I am going to film, and then I can decide whether I can put a video, a short little vlog every day about the walking, and my mother-in-law's going to be doing it with me. Mrs. Geek's maybe joining me with it as well. But once I've got my health up a little bit and I can breathe while I'm walking and stuff, then I'll start doing some live streams walking about. If I can find signal at castles and stuff, I'll do some live streams walking to these castles and walking around castles and stuff as well. Yeah. There is a plan to it, and I should have started 5 days ago, but I got absolutely battered by the flu for the second time. You're just scratching and yanking your bits is for OnlyFans. Only beards. We're doing a once in a while short horror game stream. Yeah, I probably will do them. Peter, would you rub one out if I gifted 100 subs? No. No. What your range would be there for? Yeah, I just want to make these streams more appealing to you guys to support me across multiple platforms, you know? Like, I did the Facebook Live on Monday, and it was like an hour and a half of just chatting, and it was really cool. I enjoyed that. So, the more personal content, you know? Need to get fit and lose weight this year, need to get my life sorted. Yeah, me too. Like, Mrs. Geek's been... I got really down on myself this week. Like, I should have been fucking exercising and shit, and I'm pretty sure my feet are looking smaller and smaller by the day. She's like, it's not. You're convincing yourself you're putting on weight because you haven't been eating properly. You've not because I'm dieting, because I haven't been dieting, because I haven't been able to eat properly. She's like, you've been ill and you've barely eaten, and you still think you're getting bigger. I've convinced myself, you know. Might want to stop vaping too. Yeah. I'm gonna go and buy a pipe. I do need to stop vaping. If he doesn't send it to me, I'll pass it on. What have I missed it? I've missed something. Peter went down on it. With my back. Fuck off. Right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in today. I really enjoyed that. We'll do a lot more of this. And guys, please thank CRL as well, because CRL is what's got me on to a lot of this content. Some stuff I've been watching myself and I've enjoyed it anyway, but CRL is like the one that's like, this is a good idea, this is a good idea. She's been instrumental because she knows I've not been happy with how the second channel is going. So guys, please give your love to CRL. I don't have an end screen or an intro screen, so I'm just going to jump out. Thank you very much, and I will catch you all... When the fuck am I... Oh, I'll be live tomorrow. Video...